Keep pulling me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I used to think that you were only mine, but I was blinded by a shallow light. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need it. Meeting you just made me realize all the things I used to sacrifice just to please you, just to call you mine. But look at me now, I have the time of my life. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need you dancing all these tears away. 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 No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. Bad love, bad love, bad love. No time for bad love, bad love. only one. Patience, I'm running out of patience. There's gotta be somebody who can save me. Gotta be someone who feels the same. Cause I've been all by myself, got nobody else to help ease my mind. I feel so lonely, so goddamn lonely. Can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. I can't be the only one, only one, only one. 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 I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. Lonely, tired of always feeling so lonely, with nobody around to come and hold me. Gotta be someone who feels the same. Cause I've been all by myself, got nobody else to help ease my mind. I feel so lonely, so goddamn lonely. Can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. I can't be the only one, only one, only one. 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 I can't be the
Welcome to John Gamble Stadium here on the campus of Kings Mountain High School for tonight's broadcast of the Mountaineers and the Ashbrook Green Wave. I'm Drew Fulton, along with the hardest working crew in the business. Craig Short, Lamont Littlejohn, Jeff Johnson. Craig is actually down on the field. He is getting ready. It's senior night here at John Gamble Stadium, and actually a military appreciation night, military night here at John Gamble Stadium as well, sponsored by the Army National Guard. And Lamont, I hear there's some uniform switches or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've been hearing it through the grapevine. We shall see. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, guys, we got two teams here that both need a win to stay in the hunt for the Big South Conference title position and position in the upcoming playoffs. The 7-1 Ashbrook Green Wave come into Kings Mountain tonight with a chip on their shoulders, flying high over that big win over South Point last week. And the 5-2 Mountaineers look to keep their 11-game winning streak over Ashbrook intact, so they'll have a shot at the title as well. Men, the first impressions of this ball game.
I think this is the biggest game that Ashbrook has been in. Again, great win last week against South Point. But they have always been at the bottom of this conference for the last several years. And last week was a big signature win. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how they respond to that big win. Are they still focused, locked in, or are they still riding high from last Friday? For Kings Mountain, we always have been in big games. And so hopefully this group would be like the other groups and rise to the occasion. So, but either way, it's a lot riding on tonight, because the loser of this game, well, it could possibly fall down all the way to basically fourth place and really be fighting to get into the playoffs. So this is a big game, especially for us, because not only do we play them, don't want to look down the road too far, but again, we got a team from Bowling Springs, Shelby area named Crest that we still got to play.
Well, guys, I would like to say thank you to our Mountaineer pregame sponsors, HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Hoppers Enterprises, Kimberly Spicer CPA, and Attorney at Law, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, the Gutter Guys, and the Albemarle Foundation. It's the Mountaineer pregame show brought to you by the Kings Mountain KMHS Sports and the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. We'll be back after this short break. Stay with us. More Mountaineer pregame to come right after this. The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, Attorney at Law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, the Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Singing like.
Back here at John Gamble Stadium, thank you so much for tuning in. As I fix this, I've got to fix something. Want to give a big shout out to the volleyball team is in the third round.
Yeah, third seed.
Lamont, tell us a little bit about coming up.
Most definitely, they play the 6th seed Oak Grove at 2 p.m., which is a big game. Again, this is the third round. 6. We're trying to go for a repeat, and so hopefully you guys would come out, support our volleyball team on tomorrow. Again, we need a big crowd. We need a big crowd because Oak Grove is coming here. They're looking for the upset, and so hopefully you will be here as our girls are trying to defend the state championship.
And guys, let's also talk about what's set up behind us. I see Jeff over there breaking into the tinfoil already. Can't talk about too much about Shake and Bake Kitchen and Catering, 903 Bethlehem Road in Kings Mountain, 704-739-1733. They've been catering this year at the Press Box, and the quality of food, man, is just unreal. If you got the burgers, steaks, chicken wings, no matter what It is. It's just unbelievably good. They're open at 10 o'clock Thursdays and Fridays, and you can go ahead and call DoorDash or Grubhub, have it delivered to your door, and watch it while you're watching the Mountaineers play tonight. 704-739-1733. Let them know that you heard about it on KMHS Sports Mountaineer Football. Also like to say a big shout-out to Den Ambulance and Lickety Lou's for sponsoring the T-shirts that are being thrown out to the fans tonight, and we got a bunch of those shirts getting ready to Dave Reed going to launch those out to the crowd, so we're really looking forward to that. All right, let's Lamont, let's start talking about our opponent tonight, the Ashbrook Green Wave. Last year the Mountaineers didn't have much of a problem with them. 24-3 win over the Green Wave. Zolo, he was 16 of 25, 176 yards in the air. But JoJo had a great night. 124 on the ground, 2 touchdowns for the Black and Gold. Ashbrook only put up 18 yards of passing and 106 yards of rushing. Lamont, I remember this game because of Thomas Fair. He ended up being the defensive player of the game that week. 9 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, caused fumble, a couple of quarterback pressures, helped on 2 fourth down stops. He led the defense that night, and we hope that he can lead the defense tonight as well.
Yeah, we've got to have a big effort from our defense. We got to make sure that our defense is not giving up big plays on the run game or passing game. Also, our offense got to start fast. We can't play behind. We got to start fast so that we won't be limited and just be one-dimensional of throwing the football. And so hopefully we get to run, get JoJo going again, open up the pass. Again, this is going to be a big game. And again, as well as I know, Drew, that in big games like this, it's going to come down to 4 or 5 plays. And so hopefully we can make the majority of those 4 or 5 plays and not shoot ourselves in the foot with crazy and stupid mistakes.
This year, Ashbrook's been kind of on a mission to prove us wrong over the years. We've all said it. Ashbrook has a talent coming out of their ears, but they couldn't quite put all the parts together to make that run. This year, they're trying to put all those pieces together, and they come in here with a 7-1 record here in John Gamble tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. I think you got to also understand they have a new coaching staff. I know for sure, certainly they have a new head coach. Not sure how many he retained from the previous staff. But again, you can see those guys are big. They're athletic. They've always been big and athletic. They just didn't have the scheme to go with it. With them, again, a big win. They really handled South Point, and from the word on the street is that the score should have been worse, that they left a lot of points on the field against South Point. And so we got to make sure that we have everything, our gaps, everything covered. Again, it's going to come down to 4 or 5 plays. I'm just praying that we are the ones who's making those plays.
Well, they opened up at Forest Hills with a 29-13 win, stayed on the road with a win over West Meck 18-0, hosted East Gaston to a 50-7 win, but then they traveled to open up the conference at Crest to open up the Big South Conference with a 29-12 loss. The Chargers defense, very stingy that game. Only gave Ashbrook 63 yards of passing and 75 yards of rushing. The Crest defense put so much pressure on quarterback. They never could quite get into that rhythm offensively.
Yeah, and one thing I take from that game, I think, is it was game 3 or 4 of the season. It's early in the season. I'm not sure if Crest wants to play the same Ashbrook team right now. But again, Crest dominated that game. And so I just believe that has a lot of factors had to do with that was early on in the game, early in the first of the year. And so you can see that Ashbrook has matured. They are now gelling together. I think they're now figuring out this new coaching scheme and buying into it. Again, 7-1 Ashbrook rolling in here. That's been a long time since you've seen a 7-1 Ashbrook team.
Well, they bounced back after the loss of Crest. And with a win over Forest View 34-0, they win at North Gaston 41-13, followed by the win over Stuart Kramer 44-0, and of course last week's win 17-14 win over South Point. That win over South Point ended a 17-game losing streak over the Red Raiders.
Yeah, and so like I said, that's big. Now again, this is what I'm going to be looking for, Drew. Do they have a hangover from a big game? And will they come out and play sloppy? Or did that big game wake up something in them that these coaches have been trying to pull out of them? And if so, then we're going to have a dangerous Ashbrook team on our hands tonight.
Well, guys, let's take a break. When we get back, we'll talk about more of Kings Mountain. We'll talk about other stuff. Plus, it's senior night events. So stay with us. Mountaineer pregame. More right after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Back here live at John Gamble Stadium, getting ready for senior night activities. Want to tell you about the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. If you're not a member of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club, please join the Touchdown Club. It's a great organization. They help everything Kings Mountain, and we thank all the members and all the people who has helped the Touchdown Club, and we want you to be part of it. All you got to do is check out KingsMountainTouchdownClub.com, or go ahead and you can talk to the athletic director here, Matt Bridges. You can talk to a bunch of different people, but you talk to me. Send me a message, but we want to get you a member of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. As we view a little bit of senior night activities.
Alana Snelson. Alana is being escorted this evening by her mom and dad, Ivana and Brian Selson.
Tell you what, Little John, let's view a little bit of the senior night activities, and we'll come back. We'll talk about Kings Mountain and the other games going on tonight.
Most definitely, sounds good.
4-year university. Alana Selson. Now for our cheerleaders. Zoe Baynard. Zoe is being escorted tonight by our father and mother, Jamie and Shanna Baynard. Zoe has been a cheerleader for 3 years at Kings Mountain High School. She is a North Carolina All-State cheerleader and was on the 2023 NCHSAA's Game Day Championship team. Zoe has also won numerous national titles as an all-star cheerleader. Her plans after graduation are to attend Appalachian State University to major in nursing. Her most memorable moment was becoming a 2024 North Carolina All-State cheerleader. Miss Zoe Baynard. Adelaide Black. Adelaide is being escorted tonight by our mother, Ginger Black. Adelaide has been a cheerleader for 6 years. Adelaide is a member of the 2023 NCCCA Game Day Championship team. Her plan after graduation is to attend Clemson University to major in veterinary science and minor in agricultural business. She also has aspirations to dance on the collegiate team. Her most memorable moments include being able to cheer throughout a perfect 10-0 season and learning new stunts with my fellow teammates. Adelaide Black. Gracie Bird. Gracie is being escorted tonight by her father, Alan Bird, and her sister, Angel Bird Capel. Gracie has been a football cheerleader for 3 years. She has been awarded a varsity letter as well as a Spirit Award for cheerleading. Gracie plans to attend UNC Charlotte to study elementary education. Her most memorable moment includes being able to cheer with her sister. Gracie Bird. Kinley Putnam. Kinley is being escorted tonight by her father and mother, Rusty and Camille Putnam. She has been a varsity cheerleader for 2 years. Kinley was also a member of the 2023 NCHSAA Game Day Championship team. Her plans after graduation include attending a 4-year university to pursue a degree in exercise science or occupational therapy. Leading my team in prayer at every game is her most memorable moment because God is the center of all that she does and wants to be for her team. Kinley Putnam. Kinsley Sism. Kinsley is being escorted this evening by her parents, Trey and Shirley Davis. She has been a Kings Mountain cheerleader for 4 years. Her plans after graduation is to attend CCC to pursue a degree in medical sonography. Her most memorable events include chest bumping with some girls before the fight song. Kinsley Sism. Kayla Summey. Kayla is being escorted this evening by her father and mother, Kevin and Shannon Summey. She's been a cheerleader for 5 years, one of those being at Kings Mountain High School. At her previous school, she was selected MVP in 2019. Her plans after graduation include doing makeup and hair, as well as continue to dance. Her goal in life is to someday own her own dance studio or to continue being a cosmetologist. Her most memorable moment has been her entire senior year. She has not cheered in years, and this year she has cherished each moment. She believes that she'll be able to cheer at Kings Mountain High School was a great addition to her perfect senior year. Kayla Summey. Jalen Wallace. Jalen is being escorted tonight by her mom and dad, Sunday and Jeremy Wallace. She's been a member of the Kings Mountain cheer squad for 3 years. Jalen's plan after graduation is to go to Appalachian State University to pursue a degree in accounting. She has enjoyed being able to do what she loves with her best friends. Jalen Wallace. And now for the 2024 football seniors. Antonio Armstrong. Antonio is being escorted tonight by his mom and dad, Melissa and Shannon Armstrong. He has been playing football for 13 years. Antonio has been selected player of the game multiple times, as well as being recognized as the most defensive player of the year. He was awarded the Shrine Bowl Combo MVP, the Jeff Putnam Linebacker of the Year, and the Gaston Gazette Defensive Player of the Year. Antonio was selected as an all-conference player for the last 3 years, as well as being on the all-state team. His plans after graduation are to attend college and play football. His most memorable moment was making it to the 4th round of the playoffs his sophomore year and having Thanksgiving with the guys. Antonio Armstrong. Adrian Barner. Adrian is being escorted tonight by his grandfather, Robert Barner, his mother, Racinda Barner, and his stepfather, Rashawn Hall, and his little brother, Elijah Douglas. He has been playing football at Kings Mountain High School for 3 years. Adrian's plan after graduation from Kings Mountain High School are to attend college for marketing and business. He has most enjoyed going out to eat with the position groups on Thursdays. Adrian Barner. Braden Barnes. Braden is being escorted this evening by his parents, Jeremiah and Heather Barnes. He has been playing football for 12 years. Braden's plans after graduation include attending a four-year university to major in business. His most memorable moments include eating with the offensive line on Thursday nights. Braden Barnes. Mackay Border. Mackay is being escorted tonight by his parents, Thomas and Maquita Borders. He has been playing football at Kings Mountain High School for 4 years. Mackay plans to go to college to pursue a career in computer technology. He has enjoyed experiencing the game and being a part of the team. Mackay Border. Malcolm Carter. Malcolm is being escorted tonight by his mom and dad, Angel and Tim Carter. He has been playing football for 3 years at Kings Mountain High School. After graduation from KMHS, he plans to go to college. Malcolm has enjoyed competing as an athlete at Kings Mountain High School. Malcolm Carter. Darian Dion Velez. Darian is being escorted this evening by his dad, Delangelo Velez, his mom, Tennille Dixon, and his sister, Haley Dixon Velez. He has been playing football all his life. He plans after graduation to continue his football career wherever he is blessed to play. His most memorable moments include creating a close bond very fast with his guys, Devin, Gash, and Tex. He also enjoys going out to eat with them almost every Thursday night and just having fun outside of football. Darian Dion Velez. Thomas Fair. Thomas is being escorted tonight by his mother, Tina Smith, and his little brother, C.J. Carroll. Thomas has been playing football at Kings Mountain High School for 4 years. His plans after graduation is to go to college and play football. His most memorable moment was sweeping the conference his sophomore year with his brother. Thomas Fair. Jaden Gash. Jaden is being escorted this evening by his mother and father, Ebony and Joshua Gash. He's been playing football for 2 years at Kings Mountain High School. His plans following graduation are to attend college and become a physical therapist. Jaden enjoys going out to eat on Thursday with his teammates. Jaden Gash. Cole Groves. Cole is being escorted tonight by his father and mother, Shane and Leanne Groves. Cole has been playing football at Kings Mountain High School for 4 years. After graduation, Cole plans to attend a 4-year university. He has enjoyed hanging out with his teammates and making unforgettable memories. Cole Groves. Jack Kaiser. Jack is being escorted tonight by his mother and father, Krista and Patrick Kaiser. He's played football for Kings Mountain High School for 4 years. Jack plans after graduation to attend Appalachian State University and pursue a degree in business. He has enjoyed going out to eat every Thursday with his fellow offensive linemen. Jack Kaiser. Jamel Lee. Jamel is being escorted this evening by his mother, Tunika Lee, as well as his father and stepmother, Michael and Yulika Kennedy. He has been played football at Kings Mountain High School for 4 years. Jamel plans to go to college and play football after graduation from Kings Mountain High School. He has enjoyed practicing all week and playing beside his teammates every Friday night. Jamel Lee. Eli Lipscomb. Eli is being escorted tonight by his dad, Carlos Lipscomb, his mom, Tasha Forney, and his brothers, Jeremiah and Uriah Lipscomb. He has been playing football for 8 years. Eli was selected as first team all-conference, as well as being selected for the East-West All-Star game. He is also the winning edge player of the year for the 2023-2024 season. His most memorable moment was coming back and beating West Charlotte in the 3rd round of the playoffs his sophomore year. Eli Lipscomb. Tyler McIntyre. Tyler is being escorted tonight by his mother, Amber Roberts. He has been playing football for Kings Mountain High School for 4 years. After graduation, Tyler plans to attend a 4-year university to pursue a degree in kinesiology. His goal is to have a career as a chiropractor. Tyler also would like to continue athletics in college. He has said it's most enjoyable being around and being able to compete with his teammates at Kings Mountain High School. Tyler McIntyre. Barry Moore. Barry is being escorted tonight by his mother, Shannon Thurman, his dad, Barry Moore, his sister, Malaysia Moore, and nephew, Asen Moore. He has played football for 12 years. Barry has been selected as Player of the Week. After graduation, he plans to attend Tulsa Welding School. He has enjoyed playing with his teammates. Barry Moore. Zamori Morton. Zamori's been escorted this evening by his mom and little brother, Antoinette and Aiden Adams. He has been playing football for Kings Mountain High School for 3 years. Zamori's plans after graduation are to attend college. He has enjoyed spending time around his teammates. They are daylight brothers to him. Zamori Morton. Tristan Presley. Tristan is being escorted tonight by his parents, Roxanne and Chris Presley. He's been playing football for 13 years. Upon graduation from KMHS, Tristan plans to attend HBCU to pursue a degree in business. His most memorable moments are the nights after a big win. Tristan Presley. Matthew Rom. Matthew is being escorted this evening by his mom and dad, Tara and Eric Rom. He's been playing football for 2 years at Kings Mountain High School. Matthew's plans after graduation from Kings Mountain High School are to attend NC State University and major in engineering. Matthew Rom. Gabe Short. Gabe is being escorted this evening by his mom and dad, Missy and Craig Short. He's been playing football at Kings Mountain High School for 4 years. Gabe was awarded the 2023-2024 Special Teams MVP. His plans after graduation include attending UNC Wilmington to major in geoscience. His career goal is to become a meteorologist. His most memorable moment was winning the conference as his sophomore year. He has enjoyed leading pregame devotionals and building lasting relationships with his team. Gabe Short. Bryce Young. Bryce is being escorted this evening by his mom and dad, Cassie and Chris Young. He's played football at Kings Mountain High School for 2 years, but has been playing the sport since he was 5. His plans after graduation included either attending a college or joining the Army or the Marines. His most memorable moment is when the bus driver hit the fence pulling into the AC Reynolds game last year. Bryce Young. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all of our senior trainers, cheerleaders, and football players a loud applause.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Back here live, John Gamble Stadium, as we get ready for the Mountaineers and the Green Wave. We've got Jeff Johnson on the field. Jeff, looks like we got nice weather for the tonight's game.
Absolutely perfect weather on the sideline. The air is starting to cool off from a pretty fall day. So down here in the field, the conditions, of course, turf field is beautiful. Looking forward to a good night of football.
How's the crowd so far? You know, we can see the visitor side, and you would think a 7-1. We were just talking about this. A 7-1 Ashbrook team would have the visitor side filled up by now. But
well, you know, it's 7:10, maybe around 7:20, 25, 7:30. They'll start rolling in, but you would think it would be pretty packed over there at 71 team.
I think our side's okay. We're not great.
Like I said, it was still early. It's
it's
7-11,
early.
so yeah.
Senior night, too.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, let's take a look at the Mountaineers. Take a look at Mountaineers coming into this game. I think we should start with how healthy we are at this point in the season. I think most teams are kind of banged up. Kings Mountain, no exception. But we've been able to find some key players to fit some positions, especially on the O-line. I'll get Craig to talk about this in a little bit. He talked about Sam Bryson. Just mentioned Sam the other day. He's done a great job filling in at that tackle position. I mean,
right.
You know, I don't have the roster in front of me, but he's about 150, 170 pounds.
Yeah,
and,
small.
you know, he's doing his job.
He is.
So
He's fundamentally sound.
So, you know, we're banged up, but I think everybody's pretty much going to play tonight. Kings Mountain comes into this game. TJ Armstrong, quarterback. TJ is about 53% on his passes, over 1,300 yards so far. He's thrown 11 TDs, only 4 turnovers. 11 TDs with 4 interceptions is not a bad ratio.
No, it's not. And that's the type of TJ we need to show up tonight. Have confidence that he would do what he's supposed to do. Just stay locked in. Don't try to be the hero. Don't try to do too much. Just take what the defense gives you and set your feet. Make accurate passes. Spread the ball around. I know Tex got to get his touches. Gash must get his touches, and but you got other receivers too. So just be smart. Don't just take what the defense gives you. And I believe if QB1 has a good game, we're gonna come out on top.
The last few years, we've been kind of a running back by committee. This year, that has not been the case. Josiah Hills carried the water for us, 128 carries so far, 623 yards, 17 touchdowns. He only had 14 touchdowns the entire last season,
right.
And this kid's only a junior.
Yeah, only a junior. And so he is toting the rock and look like, by the stats, he's having to do it by himself this year. But the good thing, he's still healthy.
The win over Stuart Kramer last week. Coach Herron and Craig talked about on Mountaineer football tonight on Monday. But my impression was the defense was the star of that game. 2 interceptions, fumble recovery, pick 6, shutout. The defense led that game all night long last week.
Oh, most definitely. As you know, the old saying is defense wins championships. And so our defense, just like they came up big last week, they must come up big this week. We got to put pressure on the quarterback at Ashbrook.
So, Lamont, let's take another break. When we get back, we'll talk about other games going on in the area, and we'll look forward to this game and the kickoff coming up in about 17 so minutes. So stay with us. Mountaineer football pregame. More right after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Back here, Mountaineers and Green Wave going to kick off here very shortly. Band's getting ready to march out on the field, so you have not missed any of the action. I want to remind you about the Coaches Show. Mountaineer Football Tonight airs 6:30 on Monday nights. Make sure you tune in, and you will get to see who the Butler Outdoor Player of the Week will be. We'll review this Ashbrook game. We'll get ready for the road game coming up at Crest. Craig has a segment called Ask the Coach. If you have any questions, just email those in to Mountaineer Football Tonight at Gmail, and we'll try to get those onto the coaches. That's Monday night at 6:30.
Also, this evening we would like to recognize Coach Nate Blanton, linebacker coach for the Mountaineers, as well as the Kings Mountain Horticulture teacher and the FFA sponsor for being selected as the recipient of the best liver mush recipe.
Liver mush. Man, I'm a liver mush expert.
Yeah,
so I need to invite him over to the house.
Yeah, he needs to. He needs to. So again,
Liver
congratulations to Coach Blanton.
You were from Florida. You don't know nothing about it.
Also, Drew, tonight we are celebrating Military Appreciation Night, as you mentioned previously, here at John Gamble Stadium. We want to thank the North Carolina National Guard and the Sergeant First Class Parker for providing tonight's camo jerseys that our Mountaineers will be wearing, and to institute an evening of salute for all of our veterans and for all of our active military that provides security for the rest of the world. It is our hope that this will become a tradition each year at Kingsmont High School football game. So let's celebrate our veterans all around the world, our active military, for serving here and everywhere globally.
Yes, sir. Well, very, very proud of all of our veterans. Take a look at some of the games coming up on the Coldwell Banker Farm Bureau 133 West Just in Time Plumbing, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal Scoreboard. North Gaston, they travel to Stuart Kramer. The North Gaston, of course, the Wildcats 2-5. Stuart Kramer 1-6. I mean, it's a potential dogfight here, Lamont.
It is a dogfight, and I believe I'm going to give it to North Gaston just because of the unfortunate incident that we witnessed last week with Stuart Kramer, quarterback, and we think he's good. He's not too serious, but I believe that's a definite loss when you lose your QB1. So I'm going to give the edge to North Gaston.
Forest View 1-7 travels to South Point tonight, and of course they're kind of licking their wounds after the game that they had with what we have tonight in Ashbrook. But I don't think the Red Raiders have a problem in Belmont tonight.
South Point is a running clock. I hate to be Forest View tonight, but they're going to make sure they take out everything on Forest View tonight. So I give South Point running clock.
Chris, the Chargers 6-1 travel to the 4-2 Hunter Huss Huskies. To me, this could be an interesting game.
It could be.
I mean,
it could be.
Huss. I mean, on the face of it, you would think, running clock, Chargers going to run away with it.
Right.
But Hunter Huss is one of those teams that's good enough.
Yep.
If you let them lay around too long in that game, that could be problems for you.
And you remember last week, it was Crest struggled in the first half against Forest View. I think they started running the ball more in the second half. But I know Crest is still trying to figure out the quarterback position. I know they had the kid to transfer in, so I think they're still trying to figure out that quarterback position. Listen, if it's tight going into the fourth quarter, it might be a surprise over there in Gaston County. But I'm going to go with the Chargers, though.
Just to speculate, this conference is kind of up in the air right now as it is.
Right.
A loss to the Chargers, going with 2 losses.
Yeah, I mean, the Chargers lose tonight, then Hunter Huss is right back in the conversation. And whoever loses tonight here really fight for 3rd and 4th place. So the winner here tonight is really setting yourself up for 2nd place finish, especially for us. And for Crest, because both of us lost to South Point. But if Ashbrook somehow pulls us, again, knock on wood, we're going to win this game. But if Ashbrook does the unthinkable and beat us, listen, Ashbrook could possibly, if they win out, Ashbrook could possibly win this conference.
Yeah. Outright. So we'll wait and see. We'll check on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
East Gaston, they're on the road to Shelby tonight. I don't see a problem with that game.
No, running clock.
East Gaston, I think East Gaston's kind of taken a step back from where they were.
They have.
And Shelby is just in the midst of their, the best part of their season. They can work in second, third, and fourth string.
Unfortunately for them, they drew that type of conference, and I know the fans don't like it. I don't think the coaches or players like it because it's really no competition on Friday nights, and so. But that's a running clock there.
The Ironmen of Cherryville 3-5 travel to Burns 6-2.
Running clock.
Another.
Running clock.
I don't think that's going to be a game at all.
The game is going to be next week. Burns versus Shelby.
Another one I don't think is going to be a tight game at all. Lincolnton 4-4 travels to Maiden 6-2.
Yeah,
Lincolnton is not the Lincolnton of old.
No, it's not.
Be honest with you, 4-4, they're at 500.
Yeah.
To me, that's the best they could hope for right now.
So I give Maiden at least 2 or 3 scores.
Now here's an interesting matchup.
This is going to be a
Thomas
tough game.
Jefferson.
This
coming at 2-7.
This is going to be a good
to
game.
Highland Tech 3-4. Now Highland has not won a game since they started the conference. They started out with that, they started their season 3-0, all non-conference games. But since they've gotten to conference with playing Shelby, Burns, Bessemer City, they have not been able to get another win. But Thomas Jefferson is struggling themselves tonight. So this, that could be the game to watch there.
It's going to be a dogfight, brother.
We've got some of the games that we'll look at coming up with playoff potential.
Yeah.
Chambers 5-3 travels to West Charlotte 5-2.
Yeah.
That could be a fight.
It's going to be a fight. I'm going to give West Charlotte just the edge there, just because it's on their home field. Chambers is still trying to rebuild. They lost their coach. A lot of their staff left to go to be with their former coach at, I think, Mallett Creek. And so I'm going to give West Charlotte just an edge on that.
Hickory still undefeated,
Yeah.
8-0. They
Running
traveled to Reddy Ford,
Running clock.
0-7.
Running clock.
Not much of a game. North
clock.
Lincoln still in the hunt for a good
Yeah.
playoff position, 7-1.
Yeah.
They travel to West Iredale, 2-5. I don't see that being
No.
a game either.
No.
East Lincoln, we know what East Lincoln is, 6-2.
Exactly. Right.
They traveled to North Iredale, 3-5. I don't think
problem.
that's going to be a problem.
No problem there.
St. Stephen's, we seen here playoff. Was it last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
1-7 St. Stephen's. They travel to play the Greyhounds of Statesville. That's
No
not going to be a
no
game
contest,
at
right,
all.
right.
And then the last game is Craig. It's on here for Craig.
It's
Craig
on for
ain't even
Chris,
up
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Blacksburg 3-4. They travel to Clinton 5-2.
5-2. That might be a
since
tough
he's not here, I'm going to say Clinton.
Yeah.
I mean, and, I hate to say that for any Blacksburg. I ain't got no problem with Blacksburg, believe
Exactly.
me. It's not like I'm pulling for Shelby or something.
Exactly.
But I think they're going to have their hands full with
Exactly.
Clinton.
Exactly.
Let's listen to the national anthem and album art, and we'll be back with the kickoff coming up here. It's a Mountaineer pregame show brought to you by the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club and KMHS Sports. Stay with us.
Let us pause for a moment of silence, giving praise and glory to the Creator God who has so richly blessed each of our communities. Would you please remain standing with pride, our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, your marching Mountaineers.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation,
Back here live, John Gamble Stadium. A good look right there, Lamont, of those uniforms.
Most definitely look good.
That the Mountaineers are supporting tonight. Military night, Army, National Guard. Thank you so much for getting us involved with this military night. And I do hope this becomes a yearly thing where we can support and support those uniforms. I like the numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks good. Very visible, clean, sharp. Love it.
While we've got just a minute or two, I will give you the opportunity, once I figure out which one is which. Craig Short is supposed to have the Ashbrook team tonight, but I'll take Ashbrook. Okay. Ashbrook's got to do what they've been doing. They've got to be physical up front. They've got some big linemen. I've got to be able to move the ball first.
Right.
If I can move the ball, then I can open up the passing lanes. The dives, the curls, the slants, and I can try to give a workout to the Kings Mountain secondary. Defensively, I've got to stop Kings Mountain's run. I've got to do it and make them pass every time that they possibly can. I might be a little bit weak in the secondary, but I've got to stop that run first. If Kings Mountain gets the run started, it's not going to stop.
Right.
So that's exactly what I'm doing. And offensively, I think I'm going to open up first play from scrimmage. It's just going to be a run.
Yeah.
I'm going to run between the tackles
right.
and see what the defense is going to give me.
Go.
And then we'll go over to Lamont Littlejohn. You're Kings Mountain coach tonight.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to make sure our offense is running the ball well so we can open up the pass. I want to make sure our defense is locking in, make sure our defense is covering all the assignments, make sure our defense is not giving up any big plays. We've got to contain their quarterback, A.J. McClain, who is a son of the former Kings Mountain High School quarterback, Lance McClain. The kid is tough, and so we got to make sure we contain A.J. Sevion Lindsay, who played with us last year, he's coming back, so we got to make sure that we watch him. We know he can be dangerous. And so what I want to do is, guys, what has gotten us here this far? What's gotten here is the run, is the consistency on making sure that we are locking down people on defense and making sure we do not make multiple mistakes to hurt ourselves, because a lot of times in games we have been the ones who are stopping ourselves. They're not stopping us.
Well, let's take another break. When we get back, we'll conclude this part of the pregame, get ready for the kickoff. So stay with us. Mountaineer football, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Live at John Gamble Stadium, Dale, I apologize. They came down the hill a little bit quick this time, and I missed. He was lined up perfectly for the shot to see the Mountaineers come through the band, but I missed that. Thank you so much for tuning in to our pregame show. We're getting ready for kickoff.
So Kings Mountain look like we won the toss and to defer. What's up, Papa?
Hey, what's up? Cameron, tell them it's So senior night, Craig, how was senior night down there?
Oh, it was beautiful. As you can see from the field, lots of seniors, and then I got some good shots up close to the boys in those camouflage jerseys.
It looks good, man.
Really nice. Big crowd, great atmosphere. Glad to be here. Heard you were looking for an ink pen.
I was.
There's one right here on my folder.
Okay. Can I have it, or are you using it?
I will be using it.
Well, then don't worry about
Yes,
it.
I do need to get this.
No, I'll use my tape.
Hang on a minute.
Getting ready for the kickoff. The Mountaineers will kick off, and they'll take the ball in the second half. And it will be returnable around the 7-yard line up to the 25, trying to get it across the 30, but it's going to stop there. It won't get up to the 30. Ashbrook will take over 1st and 10 from around the 27-yard line. A.J. McLean brings his offense out for the first play from scrimmage for the Green Wave. Handoff right up the middle between the tackles. What did I call? Mountaineers stop it dead. Won't get back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll lose a couple.
On the carry, number 10, Martino Smith.
That was a good push by our defense. They all stayed in the gaps. It was great push.
Did we read that?
No.
No.
I can do it if you don't.
Yep.
Go ahead. Officials for tonight, your referee is Stan Walker. Umpire is Nathan Clubb. Linesman is James Erickson. Line judge is Olin Johnson. Back judge is Kyle Haywood. And our clock operator is Tanner Morris.
Good old Tanner. So McLean brings his offense back up. Smith as the running back. Quick whistles.
Yeah, that's delay of game, look like.
Delay of game against Ashbrook, 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 16.
I want to put it on the overhead so you can see the play.
Looking to pass. Good pressure. And taken down by
A.J. McLean dropped by number 44, Thomas Fair.
Sorry, I got caught up in the time. Take down by Thomas Fair. Great play by Thomas. Good penetration. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Green Wave. Still operating out of their end zone on the 15-yard line, right hash.
So 3rd and 21.
Yeah, that's good.
So big 3rd down play here for the Green Wave.
Trips right, single setback.
Handoff right up the middle again, but the Mountaineers are having none of it. The Mountaineers hold strong on 3rd down.
That was big. That was a big deep. We said something on that drive with that defensive stance. That was huge.
Thomas Fair. Loss of a yard. 4th down, 22.
I agree with you, Lamont. I mean, you can't. We know that they've got weapons on offense.
Most definitely.
And to come out like that and have that type of stance.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's great.
Yeah.
That should give our offense some momentum.
Right.
Williams and Gash back to deep receive for the Mountaineers on this punt. They're going to punt around the 2-yard line, and a pretty decent punt. It will be called and fielded. He's got trying to make the corner, but he won't do it. He'll be brought down. Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10 on their own side of the field around the 45-yard line.
Tell you what, that's a great play by Martino Smith, number 10, to take a good angle to get Gash, because we know if he gets on the edge, we know what kind of speed he's got.
Listen, I'm impressed by number 10. He's a good-looking kid.
He's a
man.
really good-looking kid, player.
Now, again, this is not a must score, but, man, it would set the tempo if we could take this thing down and score here.
So the Mountaineers will come out for their first play from scrimmage. What was your play? What'd you call?
Well, straight run. Let's get with JoJo. Let's test that defense. See what their run defense is all about.
That's what they're doing.
And he hands it right up the middle. He'll find just a little run. Ball's
on
the
the
ground.
Oh man, it's a fumble.
Ball's on the ground, and they'll give it to Ashbrook. Ashbrook will recover. The defense will have to come right back out and try to make another stop.
That's exactly what I said, Drew. Remember it with Coach Klein.
That's what South Point did to him last week.
That's right.
And gave him some gifts.
And what we do is we can't beat ourselves, and that's what we have been doing throughout the season. We have been beating ourselves and doing and giving up mistakes, making too many mistakes.
So McLean brings his offense right back out. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line in Kings Mountain territory. They'll run it right up the middle again. He'll get a little running room this time. He'll be brought down by number 6. That's McIntyre on the stop. Thank you so much for joining Mountaineer football, no matter where you are tonight, out of state, out of country, or maybe at the Sweet Station or 133 West or the Country Club. Thank you so much for tuning in to Mountaineer football. McLean calls his signals. He'll hand it right up the middle again. That's Smith, but he'll get stopped after maybe a 1-yard gain and bring up 3rd and short. Another 3rd down play for the Green Wave.
Yeah, this is big right here. We need to stop here and not allow them to sustain this drive.
Would you consider this 4-down territory for them at this point?
I would.
I do, yeah.
Absolutely.
And they're going to hand it again to Smith. He'll get the 1st down and then some. He'll finally get brought down before he gets to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Green Wave.
That's enough for a 1st down for Ashbrook. On the stop, Willie from Feenstra. 1st and 10.
I don't have the record, but I know that I know Josiah has lost the ball once or twice this season.
Yeah. And the good thing, it's the first drive. It's not going to hurt us even if they score here. We just got to come back now. It's a long game. And then, like I said, it's going to come down to 4 to 5 plays. 4 or 5 plays.
Back to throw is McLean. He's looking for the end zone all the way to the corner. Incomplete, overthrown. 2nd down.
Look like that receiver. That was good coverage there by our DB, but it looked like that receiver stopped.
Carpenter, the junior,
like
is
he
the intended
stopped.
receiver. First time we've seen McLean put the ball in the air tonight.
Yeah.
Brings up a 2nd and 10. And a quick timeout I keep wanting to say South Point. For Ashbrook, we'll take a timeout. Stay with us, more Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust,
I don't really
Brittany
investigate,
Austin and Company Real Estate,
but I am a huge fan.
Me too.
Flooring America,
You just got to be from around here.
Yeah, exactly.
Dellinger's Jewelry.
Back here live, John Gamble Stadium. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ashbrook takes a quick
Second and
timeout.
10 for Ashbrook.
So 2nd and 10. McLean calls the signals.
Oh, yeah.
Over his head.
Most
He's
definitely
going to
needed
lose
that.
some yardage here if he gets the ball back, and he does,
Yeah.
all the way back to the 48-yard
Yeah, we needed that.
line.
That's good.
So a big 3rd down and a truck ride for the Green Wave right here. They'll bring it out to the 46.
3rd and 34.
So 3rd and 34, as Jay says. I'm going to have to check with Jay, see if he actually eats liver mush.
I'm going to say he doesn't.
I'm going to say he doesn't either. That's okay. I'll eat his share.
Amen.
Back to throw again is McLean looking for the receiver all the way down the field. Got one open, in and out of the hands, actually, of a
Almost.
Mountaineer. So almost intercepted.
Yeah,
Brings
and
up 4th down.
They got a man downfield, so we'll decline this, and it'll be 4th and 34, and I'm assuming they will punt.
Yeah, good coverage by Jaden Williams.
Yeah.
Back there, DB.
Some illegal man downfield. And we do decline it, so it brings up a 4th down, and the punt team does. Come on.
So, again, mistake by them, mistake by us. It counts us out, so let's start over and let's take this ball down the field and score.
I like that idea.
Yeah, yep.
So Kings Mountain set up to receive around the 10-yard line. Williams Gash deep to receive for Kings Mountain right now. And it is another fairly decent punt.
Get away, get away.
And it'll take a Kings Mountain roll at the end. So Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10 deep in their red zone around the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 Kings Mountain. So this will actually only be the 2nd play they've run from scrimmage.
Yeah, that is correct.
Craig, you missed the games going on in the area tonight for the scoreboard, and you missed our prediction for the Clinton Blacksburg game.
I'm predicting a running clock.
But we chose right. We chose right. We felt your spirit here.
Yeah, listen, you're playing the number 2 team in the state.
That is right. That's Clinton.
They legit.
Those are what are the dark horses?
Red Devils.
Red Devils. Okay.
You're thinking, there are.
Yeah, there
Clinton,
is.
North Carolina.
Clinton, North Carolina, right.
Yeah. Or as they say down there, Lamont.
Yeah.
Clinton.
Clinton. Like Cherryville.
Yeah.
Not Cherryville,
Not
but
Cherryville.
Cherryville. Right.
So Josiah Hill and Armstrong line up in the backfield for the Mountaineers. 1st and 10, Kings Mountain.
I like the fact that they gave, again, TJ's first pass was very simple, get him comfortable.
Yeah.
Again, made a completion. That's what you want to do, build a confidence.
Hand it off to JoJo, right side. He's got a little blocking into. Flag on the play.
Going to get a hold.
It's going to be a holding, yep.
He'll get 2 yards on it. Caleb Gordon on the stop for the Green Wave. Holding, is the call. The dreaded holding call always sucks the life out of anything.
It does.
Not a death sentence by no means, but just kind of.
I'm just impressed with the referee. He showed good arm on that toss. About 15, 20 yards on the throw.
First and 19.
T.J. Armstrong looks over the offense. Full receiver set, 2 to this side, 2 to the far side. He'll drop back and pass. A little quick pass out. to JoJo, incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Intended for number 32, Josiah Hill. Second down.
So 2nd and long for Kings Mountain.
That's a play you really want him just to lay it out there for the running back.
Yeah,
It's
most
there,
definitely.
wide
Most
open.
definitely.
He needs to lead him with it more and throw it in front of him. He tried
Right.
to throw it right at it, and it was above his head. And you can't stop running.
Too hard, too.
Yeah,
Right, right.
It's got to be like a little dump right out in front of him, so his
Right.
momentum's going forward. It's all right.
Armstrong go back to pass again, looking
That's-
downfield this time, all the way over the
behind
center.
him.
He's there.
Incomplete. So 3rd down.
I think that may be opening jitters.
I
Settle
agree.
down
Yeah.
because he's wide open across the field. He got that was behind him. That's just inaccuracy.
Yeah.
And so just settle down, breathe. You got to understand that the Armstrongs, they're from Gaston County, went to Holbrook. They played against a lot of those kids. So you can see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Settle down. It's there,
Yeah, it is.
and we'll come back to it.
And that was wide open because I'm telling you, they're
Right.
playing 2 high safeties. And
Oh, yeah.
the safety on
Most
the far
definitely.
hash had come up.
Yeah, that slant's
Tex would have
open.
run for days.
That slant's open all day.
Ashbrook switching defensive ends, sides, and pass, trying to connect it and incomplete. So the punting team will come out for the Mountaineers. Just kind of suck the life out of after that penalty.
Listen, I know a lot of people like, but it was nothing there. So I would take that overhead throw and live to
Live
play
to
another
fight
down.
another,
Yeah, because, again, that could have been intercepted. So that was good throwaway. I don't know if he was throwing it away, but that was a good throwaway because nothing was there.
So Kings Mountain will punt out of their own end zone. First punt of the night for the Mountaineers. Pretty good punt and a good Kings Mountain roll. He'll be fielded across the 50. He's got a lane to the 40. He's going to cut back, but they're going to pull him down after he gets past the 35-yard line, and Ashbrook will set up 1st and 10 from there.
Stop by number 10, Jacob Williams. 1st and 10 for Ashbrook.
We all have witnessed Mr. Lindsay, and we don't want him to get open. Kid got speed. I see he's playing some slot as well.
Yeah, Coach was saying in the show Monday that he plays running back, maybe 2nd or 3rd running back, but they leave him at slot.
Gotcha.
Ashbrook hands it to Smith over the left side. He switches sides. Mountaineers are able to pull him down after he picks up maybe 4, bring up a 2nd down.
Man, I just love the play of that kid, number 10, man. We got to keep our eye on him. He could be dangerous. Smith. His last name is Smith.
Antonio Smith.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. But we just got to keep him contained.
McLean calls the signals, hands it to Smith again. Show to the left side. He's got a hole to run through this time up to the 20-yard line. And he'll pick up a 1st down plus about 3. So another 1st down play for the Green Wave. Quick score right quick. South Point up 6-0 over Forest View. 5:51 in the 1st quarter. Thank you, Scott. Hand the ball to Smith again. He's trying to find some running room. Mountaineers bring him down across the 20-yard line. And Kings Mountain wants to say they got the ball, but I believe they're going to mark him down before that occurred. We can't go to the instant replay, and if we could, it wouldn't change anything anyway.
Most definitely.
Game of 3, 2nd and 7 for the Green Wave.
Craig, we didn't get to talk to you. How's your week been?
It's been fantastic.
Since Monday.
Yeah. Pretty uneventful, but that's a good thing.
I had to do the commercial for the Touchdown Club. I had to talk about the coach's show. He wasn't here.
I appreciate you
You're
covering
down
for
there
me.
politicking, kissing babies and
That's
shaking
right.
hands.
Both my grandbabies are here, so that's why I did it too.
Snap a little high again. McLean trying to make something out of nothing. He scrambles over to the left side and able to pick up maybe a yard after the problem. You being a father of several centers. I mean, do you see something that would be causing that high center from Ashbrook?
Yeah, well, I don't see anything particular, and it's probably just in his head a little bit now. That's the problem with it. They'll either get – sometimes they can get it where it goes a little higher, goes low, and it's almost like a case of the yips with hitting. He just needs to shake his head and get it out and go. But it does mess up the timing, as you just saw right there. I'm going to notice, too, like our fans at home watching, Ashbrook has really tight splits. So
Yeah,
they're trying to mash us pretty hard inside.
McLean back to throw again
Penalty.
under
You got
pressure,
penalty.
but flag on the play.
Thrown by the near sideline judge. Yep.
okay, good.
So they'll get called for illegal procedure. That'll back them up here on 3rd down.
It'll bring up 3rd and 11.
I'm not sure of the Mountaineer defensive player there that was. I could see his eyes light up from here as he was trying to hit the quarterback.
That was either Thinkster or Odoms. I think that was Odoms, number 33.
Kind of reminded me back when I played.
I can see that.
I would have been the one getting hit, though.
Out here.
McLean trying to make something out of nothing. He's going to be pulled down in the backfield, and
good
he'll
job.
get stopped for a loss.
That was
sack on the play.
Let me tell you something. That was a tremendous rush by Samaj.
It was.
I mean,
It was.
he got the quarterback depth with his lineman,
Yep.
and then pushed his lineman back in and got up under him and caused the sack and then had the sack.
What a play. What a play.
tremendous play.
You know what? We have really been blessed with those defensive ends here at Kings Mountain. And here's another one in the making. I mean, Samaj is this kid is special. I mean, he's just a junior, so he got one more year, but this kid is special.
Lamont, I remember when we've talked about him in these weeks. I remember you telling us
From
about
JV.
JV.
Oh,
You
my
call him his
God,
name.
yeah.
Light up to kick the field goal,
Got a good kicker.
and it has a distance, but
No,
it
it
is
didn't.
not on target. So
I mean,
no score, wide left. And while they reset, we'll take a break. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here live, John Gamble. Looks like a flag on the play that before the play even started. Illegal procedure against Kings Mountain. 5 yards and 1st and 15. So getting the new play call. Hill's filling the backfield with Armstrong. And he'll drop back looking for a receiver, trying to find somebody all the way down the field.
think he got him. Yes.
Yes, he's still on his feet.
There go
to the
Tex.
20, 10.
Yes,
He'll bring
sir.
him down across the 10-yard line. Big play for the Mountaineers in
Big
first
play.
down.
Big play. We needed that.
Catch
Good.
it in stride
Yeah.
and all the way down the field.
And listen, what I love about Tex, if y'all saw it, he stopped long enough to shield. Did you see that, Jeff?
He adjusted, almost boxed him out.
Yeah, he adjusted, boxed him out. And again, if it's been anything, it would have been a pass interference on the defensive end. But great job of adjusting and catching. That's why this guy's getting D1 offers every week.
So flag on the play, maybe? The
Not sure.
official is trying to.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going
I
on.
think he's yelling at the coaches.
Sideline warning, I think.
Okay.
Maybe a sideline warning.
What is it? Is that sideline warning? That's sideline warning.
Well, there has to be another play because they brought the ball all the way back. So So there has to be another call somewhere.
Yeah, sideline warning. That's what it is.
Well, you don't lose yardage on sideline warnings.
Right.
So it has to be
it must
another
have been,
penalty
yeah,
somewhere.
it must have been, yeah.
And Coach Straight is just outraged on the
he's
sidelines.
going to live it. So evidently they had already warned us and waited until we got a big play and threw the flag.
All right, across the 20. Going to go out of bounds after the 20-yard line. He'll get down around the 17. And that may run the clock out in this first quarter.
Yeah.
I don't see Kings Mountain rushing to get this play off before the end of the quarter. So that final play, we'll take a break. We'll be back for the second quarter. Stay with us. Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Running down the sideline. Apparently, he was dodging somebody.
Okay, so here's how the rule works. They don't have to give a warning if there is a coach on the field. Okay. Where they give a warning is if they have like literal, they get close to the field.
Yeah.
But if he has to dodge a coach or a player on the field that's not in the game, they can penalize. That's what it is.
Oh wow. Okay.
And maybe so that's why he's upset that there was no warning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And maybe he didn't see. And think about it. He's watching the play down here. He didn't see a coach behind him. But I'll let Drew explain that when we come back.
You want me to explain?
You can.
Okay.
You're the voice of the Mountaineers.
Okay. It was a penalty.
Yes. You can tell them why. And the reason I know I'm right is because I got confirmation from Terry.
Oh, well, then Terry supersedes anything that we
That's right.
say.
I mean, I knew the rule, but then he got us. We're back.
So Kings Mountain 2nd and 4. Back to pass again. Under pressure, he throws it with a quick throw. We're trying to get it close to the 10-yard line.
Good job. We got someone down.
It's JoJo.
Yeah, we got somebody down.
Yeah, he got shoved to the ground.
Yeah.
By a Ashbrook lineman. So they'll tend to him. We'll step away. We'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Back here live, John Gamble Stadium. They're attending to an injured Mountaineer. Can't even quite get the number of the Mountaineer yet. But we'll step away. We'll take another break. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Sellers with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here live, John Gamble Stadium, as they still tend to the, we think it's an offensive lineman for Kings Mountain.
Left guard, I believe.
59.
59?
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Dawkins.
And he's walking out on his own power.
Yeah.
The injured Mountaineer.
Quick update. Any scores? Any scores to mention on the Farm Bureau 133 West, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal, Just in Time Plumbing, Caldwell Banker Scoreboard?
Maybe by the time you read all those, I'll have it pulled up. Still no score in Creston, Hunter Huss, Newton Conover, Bunker Hill. I'm having to go through Shelby, East Gaston, no score. Hickory and Ford, no score. That'll probably be a whitewashing. Thomas Jefferson, Highland Tech, no score. I tell you what, instead of saying no score, I'm going to see if I see any that have scores in them, because these are all
He'll
still
right
early.
up the
Yes,
middle,
sir.
all the way to the goal line. Did he get in?
Touchdown.
No,
they
they're
call
going to call
down.
him short.
They're going to call him short, maybe the 1 yard line. So 1st and goal from the 1.
I just got a report. It's the same guy from last week's game.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we talked about that at the coaches' show. I think the big problem last week was we only had 4 officials. Hand the ball off to JoJo. Once again, he'll get the touchdown. Kings Mountain. So the Mountaineers will put 6 on the board. Six to nothing, Kings Mountain, as they get ready to attempt the extra point. Matt Rom will attempt it off. Vance Johnson will do the holding. Short will do the centering or the long snapping, and it is good. So the Mountaineers will take a 7-0 lead after I fix that. 7-0 lead here at John Gamble. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here at John Gamble Stadium, Mountaineers put 7 on the board. Just talking to Gary Stewart, the man, the myth, the legend. He's forgotten more about Mountaineer football than either 3 of us will ever know.
Most definitely. That's the truth.
Lamont says he's going to stay with him as an apprenticeship to see if he can learn everything, so he'll be the next in line to take the reins. Kickoff by the Mountaineers will be deep and returnable across the 20-yard line, looking for a hole to the Crew 25. And we'll start over with Ashbrook, 1st and 10 around the 27-yard line.
Hey, have you guys noticed, just observation from me, we've gone to kicking that deep pooch kick,
Yeah.
and it seems like our coverage in the last few games has really been a lot better, and I think they're just sticking with it.
Good observation, Jeff.
I think I'd still rather kick in the end zone.
Well, I agree, but guys have been tackling better, I think.
Yeah.
McLean moving some linemen around, moving some receivers around. He'll take over 1st and 10. New halfback in for the Green Wave. That's number 7. He'll get stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's Lindsey. You'll know that name, Mountaineer. Flag on the
He has
play.
got a flag. He threw the ball at Antonio.
Yep.
And the umpire flagged him.
You know they've been talking a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely. Most
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
Some friendly brotherly love.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
But even still, just talk and hand the ball back to the official.
Exactly.
Leave it on the ground.
I think they're going to call this on Kings Mountain.
Oh, really?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Offsetting.
Call on both teams,
Okay,
so
offside.
they'll offset.
But that was both of them was chirping. So let's play football, guys. Come on.
So second down and about 9 yards.
Gain of a yard, second down and 9 for Ashbrook.
Savion will stay in at halfback. Kind of a power formation with Gregory in there, number 42. Hand the ball off to Lindsey once again. He's got some running room. Mountaineers will have to stop him across the 40-yard line up to the 45. First down for Ashbrook.
It's a big time run.
Reminder, stay with us at halftime. We've got more senior night activities. The band will have all their seniors. We'll take coverage of that as well, as I partake in some eating of the potato wedges.
I've already had some. Shake and bake, you've outdone yourself again.
Lindsey will stay in at the halfback. McLean calls the signals. Ball over his head once again. Mountaineers giving chase. They'll bring him down. No, he's still on his feet looking for some running room. He'll throw it away. And intercepted by the
Excellent.
Mountaineers.
Gash.
Intercepted by Gash.
Jayden Gash.
I don't know why that
Wow.
kid.
That was huge.
I don't know why that kid threw that ball.
No, he's a sophomore. That's why.
I know. Just throw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Well-
Or
He-
run over here. And
Yeah,
get what you can get.
he's young. He'll get it. He'll understand it. But that right there showed you that he's a sophomore. Next time, just eat it. And I think he thought he had a man wide open, but he didn't have his.
That's a
his-
hard,
Yeah, he didn't have
hard
his,
throw going
yeah,
to your
you
left,
got,
throwing back right.
Yeah, you got to turn your hip so you can get enough velocity on the ball. He didn't get that.
So the Mountaineers take over after the turnover, after the interception, 39-yard line of their own 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Back to pass again, looking deep. Got a receiver in coverage.
He's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
He was out of bounds.
Yep.
He
out of
can't
bounds.
catch that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's out of bounds.
But now here's the question.
He just gave him the touchdown signal.
But here's the question.
Was he pushed?
If he's forced out of
That's
bounds,
right.
he can come back in and
Right,
catch
and
it.
reestablish.
If he runs out of bounds,
Guys, you
it's
want my
different.
perspective?
Yes.
I was right here when he went out of bounds. He wasn't really pushed out of bounds.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
think so.
Okay.
So to me,
Okay.
that's a good call.
Okay. But I think we're going to find something. Oh, touchdown.
So touchdown.
He
Kings
was
Mountain.
forced.
Okay.
I love to be wrong.
Yes, sir.
Love to
Okay.
be wrong.
So Tex will score another one.
You know what that might be, Jeff?
What?
Jeff, if you had that perspective, that might be a little bit of a makeup call
Yeah.
on the side of that side judge. You know, after
Well, I mean, he threw his hat down.
that's what. But he's supposed to. He's supposed to call it.
I thought it was a good call.
Yeah.
What
So
a
extra
what a
point is
catch
up.
though.
Yes, sir.
And it is good. Mountaineers will go up 14-0 over the Green Wave. We'll be right back after this message. Stay with us.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Back here live, John Gamble talking about the
Yeah.
patterns they're running.
I mean, they don't have an answer for Tex. I mean, if I'm coach, I'm calling that the deep ball is working, whether they call it vertical, H, streaks, whatever they call it. I'm continuing to throw it to Tex all night and expose that DB, that defensive secondary. They don't have an answer for it. That's twice they have been burnt on the deep ball.
So while we've got a little bit of a break, I finally got some internet to work.
Good.
Coldwell Banker Farm Bureau, 133 West, just in time plumbing, CNC scrap metal and iron scoreboard. Here we go. North Lincoln 28, West Iredale nothing. East Lincoln 29, North Iredale 7. East Gaston 6, Shelby 7, South Point 14, Forest View nothing, Crest and Huss no score, North Gaston Stuart Kramer no score, Cherryville Burns no score, West Lincoln East Burke no score, and Lincoln Maiden no score. That's the update. Oh, Hickory's 20-0 over Ford, and that's the good one. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Ashbrook will take over at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll take the kickoff right up to there. Nine minutes, 42 seconds. So if you're Ashbrook, you're down by 2 scores right now. How important is this drive?
I think this drive is important because right now Kings Mountain has the momentum, and
so Ashbrook will take their time out to talk about it. That's what they're talking about right now.
Exactly.
So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Sellers with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here live, John Gamble, Mountaineers up by 2 scores. And Ashbrook burns their second timeout, so they've got 1 left this half. Kings Mountain's got all 3 left.
Drew, just got an update from Shane Short, head coach of Westbrook City. Burns is up over Cherryville 42-0.
Only?
running clock.
Yep.
That's first quarter, second quarter.
First quarter.
Yeah, running clock.
McLean calls his signals. Smith back in at halfback. He'll do a little dance trying to make their outside route. He'll get maybe 2-3 yards on the carry. He'll get stopped. Odom's on the stop for the Mountaineers. Just a classic wrap-up tackle, bring him to the mat.
Yep.
Kind of looked like a wrestling move.
Yeah.
Which is almost upon us. You know, we were talking about the crowd earlier. I think everybody was just eating at the spaghetti dinner.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hand the ball off. Mountaineers right there, misses one tackle. We had him in the backfield.
We had him in the backfield.
Yeah, we did.
But he just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up third down anyway. Odoms on the final stop.
The way he came through the line.
You know, I'm surprised at Ashbrook with the skill players they have. They're just running the same play. They hadn't done any type of quick
bubble
passes,
screens.
bubble screens.
I'm surprised at that too. Yeah. Especially,
Like
especially as active as we're going into the pocket.
And maybe he's setting us up for something, but the play call right now is horrendous for Ashbrook.
McLean calls his signals. He's dropping back to pass under some pressure. He's going to get stopped in the backfield. No, he gets away. Mountaineers still giving chase. He'll get a first down, and he'll get thrown out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the kid is shifty.
Wow.
That's trying to make something out of nothing, and that picks up a first down.
You know, that's the thing that Coach talked about for Monday about him.
Yeah.
That he is just as happy to pull it down and run it as he is to throw it.
Yep.
And you can see by doing so how dangerous he really is.
He's very dangerous. But, Craig, that's what I understand. It's like you're calling passes for him to set in the pocket. You're not going to have time.
Correct.
Our front four, front five, they coming.
Yeah.
So my thing is, why not throw little quick bubble
I agree.
screens?
Yeah.
You know, keep the defense honest, keep them moving. I don't know.
I don't either, because I'm telling you, we know how good that slot is, number 7,
Exactly.
because he played for us.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm with you.
Why are you not throwing it quickly after him?
McLean back to pass
Once
again with a
again.
quick pass. He's trying to get down the field, about 10 yards overthrown, incomplete.
Well, let's hope they don't wise up to what they're trying to do. Yeah,
Maybe their offensive coordinators, they playing Madden over there.
I guess.
Second
Send
and
them all
10.
vertical routes.
I'll say real quick, shout out to my man Michael Crocker. I know his beautiful mother is watching tonight. She's one of our big fans and a friend. He gave me an update. Crest is up 14-0. They call pass interference on us.
What? That was not. Was it even catchable?
Well, I think it was earlier in the route.
Okay.
Even though
you got
they
a
were
better view.
hand fighting, but
Right.
it was probably a good call.
Okay.
And remember, there's no uncatchable rule in high school.
That is
so
true.
it doesn't matter.
That is true. That is
on
true.
that part.
Thank you, Coach Short.
Something I was going to point out
Yes.
that I just noticed. The Ashbrook band is not here, but the drum line is.
Yeah, they're on the sideline.
So there may be a bus somewhere that just has not arrived. Smith gets brought and loses 2 yards on the tackle.
So Drew started a conspiracy that the rest of the band is stuck somewhere on 85.
Maybe they went to the Hunter Husk game.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, is Johnson C. Smith
yeah,
band there
that band there.
They went to go see them.
Right, that's what
is
it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I'm more interested in why our baseball field still has water on. It was on when I came up to the press box.
Well, it's new rye.
We're going to swim our way out of here.
Trying to get the outfield looking good.
Yeah.
Infield was looking really nice.
He was turning toward the line. That's procedure. Good call.
Still giving chase. He's going to throw it and just launch it down the field.
Yeah,
it's going to be
it's
completed,
coming back.
but it's going to come back.
It's coming back.
Here's the thing, though. Even though that's coming back procedure because he was turning toward the line of scrimmage, I want to know why that guy was so wide
open. That's Savion.
Yeah, we lost that guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure that that is being addressed. Somebody yelling at the sidelines right now.
And then again, I just don't understand the play calling. Why all you're doing is throwing deep routes with all that athletic ability. Get the ball out quick. But hey, I'm not arguing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Great call. Great play
us.
call by the OC.
2nd and 17. Smith in at halfback still. McLean calls the signals.
We're going to call
4
timeout.
receivers. And Kings Mountain will burn a timeout, so will we. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Jonathan Bunden or his son will
and not the one we've had.
back here live, John Gamble Stadium, as we finalize that timeout.
Trust me, I was listening.
I'm with you. I've got to share with y'all. Drew does not have an ink pen or a pencil. Most organized man in the world sets up all this computer equipment, and he's counting the commercial breaks with a roll of duct tape that he's moving back and forth.
Hey,
it's the
adapt,
system. It works.
overcome, and improvise.
I always y'all can see this. This is fantastic.
McLean calls the signals. 4 receivers set again. He resets his halfback. Mountaineers are coming under pressure.
Procedure.
And flag on the play again.
So they didn't get set.
God, I'm
with you.
loving this play calling.
Lamont, I'm with you. I
mean,
and
the vertical routes are not there. He doesn't have enough time. Get the ball out of your quarterback's hand.
And here's the thing.
But I'm loving the OC. I mean,
too. Thank you.
He has no clue.
If you're above us on the press box or on the field, wherever you are, sir, thank you. And here's the thing. Think about it. Their first drive.
Yeah.
Second drive.
Yeah.
They ran the ball pretty decently.
They did.
illegal man downfield.
Yeah.
They've even abandoned that.
Right. He doesn't have a clue there. So, you know.
Well, we talked about it in pregame.
Excellent.
These are the same issues that
Yep.
they had when they played Crest.
Yes.
Crest was just in their face so much
Right.
that they didn't have any time to
You
do
got
anything.
to get the ball out of the quarterback's hand. And the way you do that is the quick routes.
Yeah.
Quick passes. Bubble screens, zeros. Whatever you're going to do, get it out. But, again, keep calling what you're calling, Mr. OC.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm going to tell you something, too. Like, we had a great push right there on that last play by Jordan Littlejohn,
Right.
defensive tackle. He comes out, and guess who we replace him with? Oh, Thomas Fair. I mean, come on. That's just unfair. Yep.
As we get ready, we get set. It's military night here at John Gamble Stadium, and we happen to have, let's see, Sergeant Parker.
Yes. How are
Am
you?
I right?
Yes, that is Sergeant First Class Parker.
Sergeant First Class Parker, military night, man. First and foremost, thank you for your service.
Well, I do appreciate that very much.
We couldn't enjoy the freedoms we had without what you have to give up every day.
I wouldn't have a reason to serve if y'all didn't have to give me the support. So,
Right.
So we love the uniforms. Are you part of the uniforms?
yes, I'm the one who brought the jerseys.
I would love to see these every year.
That's how I do things. So that's I've done it in Burke County every year, and I plan to continue here.
Well, Sergeant Parker, thank you so much for coming up and seeing us, and I guess Jay's got some stuff over there for you too. But thank you so much for talking to us, man. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you
I
for your
appreciate
service,
everything.
brother. Thank you so much. Well, Drew, I think somebody may have called down to the OC and told him what we've been talking about.
Well,
Told him
they-
to run the wheel route.
and then we tagged on a little horse collar.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because the
Let
wheel
him out.
route was wide open.
Let him out of jail. Nobody
Yeah.
there.
Kind of spontaneous, as I seen
Right.
First,
Sergeant Parker up here.
First and
First
goal.
Sergeant Parker, first class.
First and goal from the 7-yard line.
First and goal for the 7. First time that Ashbrook's been in the red zone tonight. They'll stay with that big package that they've had. McLean, your quarterback. Smith, your running back. They'll give it to Smith. He'll scramble across the 5-yard line up to around the 3, maybe 2, and bring up a second goal. Is that the 3 or the 2, Jeff?
2.
Come on, defense. We need a big stop here.
Defense has been able to stop them and keep possessions all night long.
Yeah, we can
And
hold them.
I'm finally getting a good look at those splits, and you're right, Craig. They're
Right.
very tight.
Very tight.
Not quite as tight as South Point. And right in, touchdown, Ashbrook. So Smith will strike first for Ashbrook, put 6 on the board. Plenty of time for the Kingsman offense to get that score back, though.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. We got
And
plenty of
remember,
time.
we'll get the ball to start the second half.
Right.
So McLean will hold. And the ball is up and blocked. Blocked right through, coming right through number 42, Deshaun Camp. Comes right through and blocks it, so it'll stay 6 points, 14-6. Mountaineers lead. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design,
All right, Jay, take it on. Take it all the way back.
They ain't kicking it to him unless they mess up.
Hey, look.
And they could.
Hey, based on the offense call.
Back here live, John Gamble Stadium. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mountaineers lead at 14-6. Block extra point. If you missed it, Deshaun Camp comes in and blocks it. Thank you, Mr. Camp.
Yes, sir. I miss my man Lamont. Lamont, you make me laugh.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, man. It's good. As I said, the band is back together again.
That's right.
Kick is a little shallow this time. It's going to be fielded.
Did it go out
Nope.
of bounds? Did it go out?
It went out of bounds.
Okay, good.
Flags on the
Good.
play. So, you know, my mind, if you've got the horses back there, I always want them to re-kick it. Just re-kick it. Give
Right.
it a shot.
Right.
We'll see what they choose to do. He's making the motion. I think they're going to re-kick it.
Good.
If that's what that little motion is. I'm a musician. That usually means somebody's taking a lead break. But I don't think that applies in this situation.
I like how your deduction right there.
No response, Jeff.
He
Not much
laughed.
of it?
I did hear him laugh.
Oh, did he laugh?
Yeah.
Okay. Jonathan Bunden's in the house tonight. He will be doing the voice work for the band senior night.
Jonathan Bunden.
He's rehearsed all week.
I felt the ground move a little bit when John Bunn walked in with greatness.
He gets more love than you do, Jeff.
No, Jeff gets it. Jeff is more demure.
Demure. Can you? I don't think I can spell that. Can you spell?
I can't do it.
Demure.
Demure.
So they'll re-kick the ball. It's teed up at
Legend.
the 35-yard line this time. Still kicked a little shallow, returnable across the 30, 35, and we'll get it right where we would have had it, around 35, but it still gave you an opportunity. First and 10, Kings Mountain offense will come back on the board for at least another series, 5:34.
That was Dakota. I had to check the number because we've got on alternate jerseys tonight.
Right.
That's Dakota Smith on the return.
Not someone that usually returns the ball,
No.
but did a great job. Handled it well. Didn't try to make more out of it than it could have been.
Right.
And you know what's crazy? After all that, we still got the ball to 35, which is where it would have been if we'd have taken it out of bounds. Doesn't matter.
So Armstrong calls his signals. Hill still in the backfield. He'll hand it to Hill over on the left side.
Not much there.
Nowhere to go. Host of Green Wave will make the tackle. Looks like it was led by number 23.
I like what we're doing here. Let's run the clock.
Yes.
Because we don't want to have a quick 3 and out, get them back on the field, and somehow tie this game up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I like the play call.
It's a
here.
one-score game.
Exactly.
And I'm with you, Lamont. Let's
Run
not
the
give
clock,
them
but we
momentum.
do need to make a first down.
We do need to make the first down.
Back to throw. Armstrong looking for a receiver. He's under pressure. He's trying to get away. He'll get pulled down around. It may not even be a sack because he's going to make it back to the line of scrimmage and bring up 3rd and 10.
Jack did a pretty good job, but then he had to get to the point where he had to give the guy up or he was going to be holding him.
Right.
So that was better than us taking a hold right there on the left side.
Right.
It was that
Guy had a
defensive
really
end.
quick jump.
Yeah.
Right. This is a big 3rd down. We want to sustain this drive and not allow Ashbrook, that has some slight momentum, back on the field offensively.
2 twin receivers set. Back to throw. He's got a
There it
little
is,
bit
there
of
it
time,
is,
and
there it
there's the
is.
pass, and it's intercepted.
Oh, he got it back. He got it back.
Did he get it back?
Did
No,
he get it
they're
back?
going to say it goes to Ashbrook.
Yeah, that's the right call because he went to the ground
He
with
did.
it. Antonio took it after
He
they
just
rolled
pulled it
over.
right there.
Yeah.
Looked to me like there could have been a little pushing involved before he even caught the ball, but regardless, intercepted,
Yeah.
and
Well,
Ashbrook will take over.
That was good defense by the DB. He had inside leverage, and he was able to make that clean
He
pick.
did, and Lamont, you know this because you've got a great quarterback as a son.
Right.
That ball has got to be over
It has to be.
Antonio's right shoulder, or
right.
out of bounds.
Right.
He threw it inside,
Exactly.
and in front of him, and the DB, like you said,
Right.
was in perfect position.
Right, the placement of the ball is so important there.
McLean calls the signals. 3 receivers set, twins to this side, 1 lone receiver to the far side. Maybe a little trouble on the handoff, but he'll get across the line of scrimmage and maybe pick up 2. That's Smith, the ball carrier. 2nd down. Feimster on the stop. Thank you, Jay. So 2nd and 8. McLean, once again, a little bobble on the snap, but Smith will get the ball. He'll have a little bit of running room across the 40-yard line. He'll be short of the first down, still third down.
I'm thinking
manageable.
Yeah, I agree, Drew, and I think you're going to see Smith again, even though the timing is off because of the snap,
right?
Errant snaps. Smith is a great running back.
He is.
He's patient. He lets things develop. He lets things open, and he hits the hole really hard, much like we saw Ford do from South Point.
Right.
So he's able to keep drives going. We'll see what goes here. We got 3rd and 4.
So Smith will stay in at halfback. We've got trips to this near side. Savion Lindsay is 1 in the slot. And the quarterback will keep it himself, but flags
face
on the
mask.
play. They're going to call a huge flag for face mask.
Wow.
I don't think anybody could have missed that one.
No.
Well, and I think,
let me ask you a question. Why would they call it? He wasn't taken down, even though his helmet was ripped off.
Yeah.
Is that why it's automatically dead then? Okay,
and it probably, we couldn't see because there was a lot of mess going on. It probably turned him.
It probably did, yeah. So just for safety, yeah. Because I think their coach was arguing about, like, the play ain't over. Like, like, let him run without a helmet.
And actually that's a penalty on the player if they continue the play without a helmet.
Yeah, that is correct.
And they blew it dead. I give the officials
it's all
credit.
about safety.
Mm-hmm.
So
we had that play stopped, too.
We did.
Now, Craig, you do know number 8, the quarterback, is the son of Lance McLean, who was the quarterback here at Kings Mountain in 1996-97 under Massey. And so that he is alumni of Kings Mountain. And also his brother, Timmy McLean, played back for Denny Hicks, 89, 90. Yep. So that's Timmy's nephew, the quarterback.
They've got some good KM lineage.
Most definitely.
Hand the ball off. No, McLean will take it himself.
He's
He
tough.
called his own number all the way down the sidelines. Nobody can stop him.
He's tough.
That's a heck of a read.
And that's touchdown. Ashbrook.
He's tough.
Kept handing it off, setting us up, setting us up.
Yep.
Great play.
So we'll give up 6 right there. We'll see if they decide to go for 1 or 2.
I think my money on they're going to go for 2.
Kings Mountain will get the ball coming out in the second half.
Yeah, that's most definitely what we didn't want to give it up so quickly, like we said.
Maybe
could have had the momentum.
Going into the halftime or coming out of the halftime, Jeff can maybe just get a brief word off microphone with the coach.
They're going to take a timeout.
I'll try.
To see what he thought of the first half and what he plans to do in the second half. They'll take a break. We will too. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Good, but gotcha. Back here, John Gamble Stadium. Ashbrook takes their final timeout. Kings Mountain with 2 left. And 2 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock.
You're probably going to see what you just saw there, lead option.
Yep.
So hand it to Smith, but he'll get stopped.
I'm going to be honest. He should have pulled it again.
He should have pulled it.
Because we bit on that running back so hard, I think he'd have walked in. Plus, he had a pass. His RPO, he had a receiver open in the back corner.
So let's take a break. We'll be back, and we'll have the last 2 minutes of this first half. Stay with us after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Lou's, DR Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf. Allen & Sons Construction. The Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here at John Gamble Stadium, waiting to kick off from Ashbrook. I think a lot of the Ashbrook fans have filtered in, a lot of them on the hill. Good crowd on the Mountaineer side tonight for senior night and military appreciation. Thank you, First Sergeant Parker, or Sergeant First Class, I should say, Parker. Return 15, 20-yard line, looking for a hole, cross at 25. Still on his feet, trying to make the edge, 30, 35.
Keep running.
He'll
Don't
dance
hesitate.
around.
Keep running.
Won't quite get to the 40-yard line. Flag on the
don't
play.
Don't dance. Keep running.
47-yard line.
Jameer Kennedy.
And Laundry on the field.
But well, Craig, I think it's going to depend on what we do on this first down. What we're going to do on this drive. I think we want to get positive yards on this first down.
Blocking the back against the Mountaineers, so that'll set them back a little bit further.
I agree with you, and I think it'll be set up with a run.
Right.
I don't think they're going to go to the air automatically. Of course,
No, we want to run the clock.
I don't mind first down passes.
It has to be like a quick screen or something like that. Yeah,
I agree.
something that we know is going to be a safe pass.
Yeah, that you can gain some yards on.
Exactly.
Is that a 15-yard penalty?
It is what it is.
We were at the 47, and so we're 20 or 37.
I thought we almost made it to the 39.
Yeah, so maybe so. You're right, Jeff.
First and 10, Kings Mountain. 24-yard line. Armstrong calls the signals. Hands the ball off left side, trying to find a hole, but nowhere to run through.
It was still out here.
Ashbrook's going to stop him at the line of scrimmage, bring up second down. Clock will continue to run. Mountaineers no huddle offense. Trips to this near side. One lone receiver to the far side. Trying to draw the green wave off sides.
We got one-on-one up top with Tex.
10 seconds to go on the play clock.
I'm taking it. There it is.
And quick whistles.
False start.
False start against the Mountaineers. Ball was kind of thrown out of bounds. So I don't know that would have been on target if that play had gone through.
No, he severely overthrew it, so it would have been way out.
Cost him 5, still should be second down. It's second down. I don't know why he's got the third down up there.
If anything, that gives us maybe next.
Armstrong changes the protection call. Hands the ball off left side. A little bit of running room this time. JoJo still on his feet. Crosses the 30-yard line. Not close, not up to the first down. He'll be about 4 yards shy. Bring up a 3rd and 4. Clock continues to run.
I think we're going to be content. Just let it run and go in here with the lead 14-12.
They'll try to get a playoff here.
Try not to have no mistakes.
Yeah, we'll run the ball here.
Yeah, we're going to run it all the way down. Snap it at the last minute.
They do have to run one play.
Yeah. Why's the okay?
Kind of a miss handoff. He'll get stopped in the backfield.
Josiah motioned to the other side right before the snap. It won't matter though. It'll be the last
They have
play.
no timeout left, right?
That'll be they can't stop the clock, and that'll go all the way to 00. So we'll go into halftime. 14-12, almost tied up. 14-12, Kings Mountain leads it by 2 points. Stay with us. We've got senior night halftime activities for the band coming up, so don't go anywhere. You'll want to see that right after this.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and On Q Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs,
Back here live, it's halftime here at John Gamble Stadium. Thank you so much. Senior night. So stay with us. We've got senior night activities coming up for the band, so don't go anywhere. Us commentators, we're going to step aside. We're going to let Jonathan Bunden, he'll take the reins of the PA announcing job and tell you all about the senior nights with the Kings Mountain Marching Mountaineers. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
Score from the World Series after 2 innings of play, no score. And now for your halftime entertainment, the Kings Mountain High School Marching Band. The band is under the field leadership of drum majors Brady Sellers, Elizabeth Bolt, and Olivia Delaware. Tonight's performance includes our show, The Fury of the Matador, and includes a tribute to our senior band members. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kings Mountain High School Marching Band.
How about another big hand for our marching Mountaineers? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we'd like to thank all of our senior band members who have worked so hard to make our Friday nights a little more exciting and extra special. So let's welcome to the track our marching Mountaineers senior class. First up, we'd like to recognize Jeremiah Adams, accompanied by Miranda Adams and Gary Washington. He's played marching snare drum, bass drum, and concert percussion. Jeremiah has participated in the All-County, been a soloist, drumline co-captain, and most outstanding sophomore. He plans to attend Howard University as a psychology major and pursue a career in child psychiatry. Jeremiah Adams. Next up, we have Jaden Ballard. Jaden is accompanied by Alan Ballard. Jaden plays percussion and is especially skilled on the mallets during concert band. He's been a member of the All-County Band. He works at the Starbucks in Ingalls and plans to get a doctoral degree in plant science, focusing on gene manipulation and bioengineering. Jaden Ballard. Next up, Hunter Burgum. Hunter is accompanied by his mother, Teresa Owens. Hunter plays trumpet in the band and plans to join the United States Marine Corps and pursue a career in welding. Hunter Burgum. Melody Bradshaw is accompanied by her parents, Candy and Dennis, and her grandmother, Nancy. She plays flute in the marching band and blazer band. Melody currently works at Bojangles and plans to go to college to be a vet assistant. Melody Bradshaw. Next up, we have Philip Mark Bryson and is accompanied by his parents, Mark and Gina Bryson. Philip Mark plays trombone and has been a member of the All-County Band. He's a part of the National Honor Society, the Beta Club, and the CTE Club. He plans to attend Cleveland Community College for 2 years before going to Western Carolina University. Philip Mark Bryson, everybody. Next up, we have Joshua Davis Jr., accompanied by his mother and father, Ashley Blanton Davis and Josh Davis. Joshua plays tenor saxophone in the concert and marching band. Also, Joshua received the Grace Peeler Memorial Award for Most Improved Sophomore 22-23 and the Junior 23-24 school year. Joshua is a member of the National Beta Club and the Career and Technical Education Honor Society. Joshua has been a Kings Mountain High School wrestling team member and has lettered each season since his freshman year. Josh also attends Patterson Grove Baptist Church. Joshua plans to attend Isothermal Community College for an associate's degree in welding technology. Joshua Davis Jr. Next up, we have Madison Goebel, accompanied by her parents, Travis and Melissa Goebel. Madison has played in the front ensemble and flute sections. She has been a member of the All-County Band for both her sophomore and junior years and attended regionals for the swim team both her sophomore and junior years. Madison plans to attend CCC to continue her education in emergency medical services. Upon graduation, Madison hopes to attend Western Carolina for her master's in emergency medical service and become a flight medicate. Madison Goebel, everybody. Next we have Alyssa McMillan, accompanied by her parents, Terry and Jennifer. Alyssa has played flute and piccolo and was first chair flute in the concert band in the 22-23 season. She has been a band librarian since 2022 and is flute section leader in the marching band. She was on the AB Honor Roll in 2020 through 2022 and has been on the A Honor Roll from 2023 to the present. She's a member of Bethlehem Baptist Church in Kings Mountain and the CT Honors Society. Alyssa hopes to attend trade school, either Tulsa Welding School or CCC for welding technology. Alyssa McMillan. The band would also like to recognize senior trombonist Matthew Rom, the son of Tara and Eric Rom, who also plays varsity football. Matthew Rom, everybody. Next we have Joey Seyfried, accompanied by his parents Joe and Angela. Joe is a member of the marching band, blazer band, jazz band, and has played the trombone for Kings Mountain Band since 6th grade. Joey participated in the all-district band and was awarded the most outstanding junior last year and currently serves as the first chair trombonist. During his high school career, Joey played 1 year of football and lettered in tennis. He is a Beta Club member and was recently inducted into the National Honor Society. He is currently senior patrol leader in the Kings Mountain Boy Scout Troop 92 and Eagle Scout candidate. He attends First Baptist Church Kings Mountain, where he plays keyboard in the praise band, trombone, and one sound orchestra. Joey plans to attend Appalachian State University to earn a music performance degree. He intends to be a professional musician and serve in the area of music ministry. Joey Seyfried. Next, we have Brady Sellers, accompanied by his parents, Aaron and Christy Sellers. Brady has served as the band drum major, soloist, first chair trumpet, all-county participant, and member of the jazz band. He is a member of First Baptist Church in Grover and is working towards his Eagle Scout. He plans to attend college and pursue a career in business and travel the world. Brady Sellers, everybody. Next, we have Cadence Smith, accompanied by Colita Williams. Cadence plays trombone, is a band librarian, received the Most Improved Sophomore Award. She's played varsity soccer all 4 years and is a gold card holder. She plans on going to UNC Charlotte and majoring in elementary education. Cadence Smith. Hunter Washburn up next. Hunter is accompanied by his parents, Andrew and Rachel Washburn. Hunter has played trumpet, mellophone, French horn, and is current mellophone section leader. Hunter participated in the all-county band and is the bassist for Youth Praise Band and the KMHS Jazz Band. Hunter plans to attend Appalachian State University. Hunter Washburn. Next, we have Kalia Watson, accompanied by Pia, Kay, and her sister, Janicia. Kalia plays percussion. She's been third chair all-district, alternate chair all-district, and third chair all-district in her 11th grade year. She currently is first chair percussionist. Outside of band, Kalia has been a 4-time varsity letterman for golf, regional qualifier 4 times, and state qualifier once. She's also served as the American flag bearer for the 2022 President's Cup at Quail Hollow Golf Club. She plans to attend the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology to earn a degree in chemical engineering with a focus on energetics. Later, she plans to work at NASA and help build rockets. Kalia Watson. And finally, we have Tristan Wright, accompanied by Robert Wright and Misty Wright. Tristan plays saxophone in the band and plans to go to NC State and get a degree in mechanical engineering and then go into the Air Force as an officer. Tristan Wright. Let's give all these seniors a big round of applause. Stay tuned for the second half, coming up soon.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and OnQ Financial, KM Elite. Audio Video Designs.
Back here live, John Gamble Stadium. We just witnessed the senior night for the band. Senior night 2024. Also the military appreciation night as well.
There it is.
So there you go. I see some T-shirts being thrown to the crowd. As we get ready, any scores, any updates for our Farm Bureau 133 West, Just-in-Time Plumbing, Caldwell Banker, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal scoreboard?
We've got South Point. Let me say these are either at the half or the third quarter. South Point 26, Forest View nothing. Maiden 12, Lincolnton nothing. Hickory 42, Ford nothing. East Lincoln 29, North Iredale 7. Bunker Hill is down to Newton Conover 21-17. Cherryville, last we heard, was 42-0. I'm sure it's more now. Burns is up on them. North Lincoln 35-7 over West Iredale. Don't have a score reported for Chase and Patton, excuse me. And let me check one more. West Lincoln up 13-0 over East Burke. Shelby is up now 28-6 over East Gaston. And I'm checking to make sure there's no more in the Gazette. Okay, that's the update.
Thank you very much. Of course, you know, the big games we had talked about, you wasn't with us. We thought Thomas Jefferson, Highland Tech would be a dogfight.
Yeah.
We thought that potentially if Crest lets Hunter Huss hang around a little bit, that could be an interesting matchup. You know, there's and of course the North Gaston Stewart Kramer game could definitely go down to the wire, especially after Stewart Kramer loses their quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think Lamont picked St. Stephen's over Statesville tonight.
Whoa!
About 3 touchdowns. About 3. So we'll have to see how that plays out.
Oh,
if we get a score on that, that'd be great.
Some inside information on that.
Yeah.
Any score on the Blacksburg.
It would take the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit to
Blacksburg and Clinton score.
Last I heard, it was 20-7 Clinton, and we had a touchdown called back.
So you're saying there's a chance?
No.
Oh.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that was what I heard last.
Oh. Well, thank you to our scoreboard sponsors. We'll check into those games periodically through the night. Stay with us. We've got the kickoff to the second half. Don't go anywhere. Mountaineer Football, KMHS Sports, and brought to you by the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. We'll be back right after this.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and OnQ Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs,
Back here live, John Gamble, as we get ready to have the opening kickoff. Mountaineers will get the opening kickoff for the second half. They won the toss and elected to defer. Jeff, were you able to talk to the coach at all about any strategies here for the second half?
I was unable to grab the coach. Apologies.
Well, we'll take it. We'll take it out of your pay.
Okay. Wait, so I'm getting docked and Craig Short?
Yeah.
Everybody's getting docked.
Man, can't win. Watch on side right here.
And that's kind of been the Achilles heel here for Kings Mountain, opening up the second half. And they'll kick it deep this time. Returnable come across the 10, 15, 20-yard line. A hole opens up, but it closes really quickly. They'll get up to around the 30. Kings Mountain take over 1st and 10. Still decent field position. Take over 1st and 10 here on this second half drive.
Mountaineers take over 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line.
Kings Mountain 1st and 10. Hands the ball off left side. That's Gash. In at running back.
Going to give him progress to the 31.
Gash will stay in at receiver, and Hill will come back in at halfback.
Antonio is in it too. We got a dub set or a horse set, double receivers both sides.
2nd and 8.
False start.
Yeah, that's going to be a flag on the Mountaineers.
Sam took off without anybody else. I don't know what the lack of communication was there. So
illegal procedure call calls 5, so that'll be 2nd and 13. Jay did the math before I could. My mind was it was turning. It was turning.
You know, I don't know what we gotten into a little rut there at the end of the second half, and now we're starting the first of the second half. I said into the second half.
Drop back to pass. He's got time to throw the ball.
Nice,
it is
nice.
completed. Flag on the play. Across the 50, 45, 40. Still on his feet. 30. Trying to get away all the way to the 25,
Not sure what that
24-yard
flag
line.
So the only thing I can think is he may call offensive pass interference on our inside receiver.
No, we clapping, so it might be on them.
Now I'm hearing Jay's son down here say holding on them.
Okay.
Pulling our guy down.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay,
I
good,
think
good,
that
good,
the
good,
guy
good.
in the slot tried to make.
We lost you, Jeff. Come
Sorry,
back.
I know. He tried to make a cut, and
Yeah.
that defender held him.
Good. That was a big play. We needed that.
So holding against Ashbrook. We'll decline that. Big first down play for the Mountaineers. One of those high percentage passes that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all we have to do.
And then let your athletes.
Back to throw right across the middle, in and out. Could not pull it in. 2nd down and 10.
Just a little high. Just a little high. And I love the way he threaded that needle, but just a little high.
Well, that's the one we missed text on earlier.
Right.
It's there. I
It's
mean,
there.
They're playing two high safeties.
Right.
So they're playing.
Right.
They're playing basically a two shell. So that's going to be open on a slant
It is.
coverage.
Guys, how much is that a timing route, or should he wait? Can he wait half
I think
a second?
he can, Jeff. I think he can.
He can, but I think it's also accuracy because his feet were set. It just comes down to accuracy now. He just got
And the heel
He got to put it on him.
right up the middle. He'll pick up maybe 3 yards on the carry.
And I'm certainly not in TJ's head, and I am not TJ, but I also think that was altered a little bit because I think he felt like he had to put a little bit of height on it because the backer dropped into that dead zone between the safety and him, and he had to throw it over him. I think he thought he had to throw it over him, even though he didn't necessarily have to.
Right.
He'll see that on film this week.
3rd and 7. Trip receivers to the far side. Antonio Armstrong by himself on the lower end.
That was tilt, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was, and it was
Lineman
reception.
gets a catch.
But just really back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up 4th down. Offense
We're going
seems
for a
to
field goal.
Here we go.
Here comes the field goals team. So you hold a 2-point lead. How big is this 3 points right here?
I think it's big because I think getting points on the opening drive sets a tone.
39-yard field goal attempt. The ball is up, and it looks good. So that's
good.
3 more added on by the Mountaineers. 17-12. Mountaineers still on the lead. We'll take a break. Stay with us. Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Some of them, it depends on the site. Like
Okay.
I think those right through that main heart, that thoroughfare are.
Okay.
We're talking about the Western schools
Yeah.
in North Carolina, the ones that are able to play.
Right.
I think those, like if AC Reynolds, Swannanoa,
Right.
Black Mountain, I think if they can put it together, they are traveling.
They are traveling. Okay, good. That's good. They're able to continue to play.
Yeah, if we've got family that lives in Ashe County, they hope to be back in school this week, which is a miracle.
That is a miracle. Yeah.
You know, I've seen where Appalachian State's just now getting. I mean, they've been playing, but they're just now getting
Right,
back
with
in
students,
school.
Yeah.
Pull up from the 10, 15, 20-yard line. He's got a small hole, and he's still on his feet. Alamo tackle by the Mountaineers. They're going to give him chase. Will they get to him?
Yes.
And they will, 15-yard line or so.
Who's that, number 0?
So a big return. We were talking about this earlier.
J.J. Gordon.
That Kings Mountain's doing a better job on that kick return coverage. But this time,
Telling you, we kicked it deeper.
just broke
And
down.
watch what happened.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Kings Mountain nursing that 17-12 lead over Ashbrook gives them really good red zone field position right here to open up the second half for the Green Wave. They're at the 14-yard line, so 1st and 10 from the 14.
Savion's in the backfield.
Lindsey in the backfield with McLean. Hands it to Lindsey, goes right up the middle, takes it down to the 10. So he'll pick up 4 yards. Lindsey's big advantage is his speed. I mean, he's just downhill, 190 miles an hour.
And
you got to put a whole body on him to get him to stop.
Yeah, I mean, we witnessed that all last year on our side.
Junior varsity.
Right.
Yeah.
He played some varsity as well, mostly JV.
Hands it. No, the quarterback keeps it. McLean all the way down to the 5-yard line.
It's a good read.
Good read.
So it'll be very close to a first down. Officials going ahead and I think going to go ahead and give him 1st and goal from around the 4. That was close enough. I don't know that I could have just gone ahead and called that first down without actually measuring it.
Right.
But needless to say, 1st and goal from around the 4-yard line. Lindsey still stays in at halfback. Haven't seen Smith back in yet. Hands to Lindsey over to the right side. He'll make it down to around the 3-4 line before he's stopped by the Mountaineers.
This is a big stance here. We can
stop by Feimster.
Stop by Lathan Feimster. A gain of a yard. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. The second time that Ashbrook's been out here in the red zone. And stopped at the line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard or two. Lindsey still on as the ball carrier.
I'm actually surprised he didn't pull that.
I'm surprised he didn't pull it. And again, right now, if you one-on-one outside, bubble screen, whatever. I mean, I guess they don't have it in their playbook, but I'm still
I was finding it
scratching
hard
my
to
head.
believe they don't. because now they've got
understand.
they've got Smith back in there.
Yeah.
He was out at the split in the slot that time.
They are loaded with skilled players. And, man.
Eli Lipscomb on the stop there for Kings Mountain will back them up a few yards. So 3rd and goal from the 7 now.
I got a feeling that had he pulled that, he'd have walked in back to his right.
Lindsey still in at the halfback.
Go for jet sweep.
Man in motion, hands it to Lindsey, left side. They're going to put a hand on him, but he's going to get all the way to the goal line. And touchdown, Ashbrook. So it puts 6 more on the board with a 1-point score, 1-point game right now, 17-18.
So the difference.
Guys, did you see what happened? The play before, Antonio was on the ground for maybe 5 extra seconds. The referee made him come out of the game.
That's what it was.
And we sent in, and so and they ran right at his replacement and carried it in the end zone.
So far from the first couple of drives from the game to now, excuse me, one of the big differences has been Ashbrook has established a run, and we're not having success running the ball.
Right.
We're going to have to run the ball, obviously, and have some success doing it.
I don't like the way Antonio's looking. He's cramping bad. Is that cramping? Yeah, he's cramping.
So 2-point game, 17-19. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Hey, but TJ.
Back here live, John Gamble Stadium. Antonio Armstrong, the one that is down. Looks like he's just cramping.
Yeah, cramping.
But a big star of this offense and defense. He goes both ways. Even on the kick return, punt return, he's pretty much on the field all season or all game long, and definitely somebody that we'll have to get back in there once they work that cramp out. And getting ready for the kickoff here. Jaden Williams and Jaden Gash back deep to receive for Kings Mountain.
I don't see no extra ones.
He can't have my duct tape. I'm using my duct tape. No matter where you're watching from tonight, thank you so much for tuning in to KMHS Sports. Presentation of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. Kickoff is deep and returnable around the 7-yard line up to the 20. Still on his feet to the 30. Got a flag on the play as he gets to the 35.
Oh, my gosh.
Flags.
So
another flag on the play.
They're calling that one on text. So even if the first one wasn't on us, that one is.
Yeah, the second one definitely going to be on us.
Come on, man.
Like I said in the pregame, we got to stop the mistakes. We beat ourselves with these mistakes that's unnecessary.
It's just so dumb.
Yeah.
So holding was the first call. The
Unsportsmanlike
second one's
conduct.
going to be unsportsmanlike at 15.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to end up backing us up probably to around the red zone.
And our offense is struggling a little bit, and this is not where we need to be. Come on, guys.
Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10.
So both penalties assessed, correct?
Yeah, because the unsportsmanlike's a dead ball. The holding happened in the process of the play. The play is over, and then they called 15 on Tex, apparently probably for running his mouth, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they was going back and forth. They were chirping.
So you get 25 yards in penalties just like that.
So 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Again, a game like this comes down to 4, 5 plays. Got to be smarter.
Hand the ball off right up the middle. No running room for Hill.
Good
He'll get stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
They'll bring up 2nd down.
Right now, Ashbrook got the momentum.
Their linebacker, Scott, filled that hole so fast.
Well, guys, we could be critical first half of their play calling.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just saying we're running a lot of the same.
Right. You're exactly correct.
I mean, we've not run any bubble screens,
Right.
gash the ball.
Right.
We need to do it.
We got to.
Change it up.
So true.
It's like they knew exactly we were going to run that play right there.
Exactly.
Quick out to the left side.
They
it
heard
is
you.
completed.
He heard you, Jeff.
It'll be close to a 1st down. It is a first down. That'll
Jeff,
be
stay a little closer.
10.
Stay a little closer, Jeff. He heard you. He heard you, Jeff. He heard you, Jeff.
You got to get the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Josiah's a great runner, but
Yeah,
if they
most
know
definitely.
we're a little backed up,
Exactly.
we'll try to run the ball.
How many, and I may have asked this question before, how many passes do you normally throw to open up those running lanes?
I mean, it depends on the flow of the game, really. It depends on what the defense is doing. If the defense is filling the box with 8 in the box, of course, you need to, go to the pass. And then if the defense is in a 4-4 or 3-4 or something like that, then you just take what the defense gives you. I love this play
pass.
calling right now.
Gash on the reception close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I'm loving this play calling because what you're doing now, you are now making that defense mobile. The defense now got to move, and
See, I
now
like
you
it.
hit it. Yeah.
First down.
Right.
Let's not be predictable.
Right. Exactly.
Well, like I said earlier, I love throwing on 1st down if you're throwing open passes.
Exactly.
Correct.
And
your 5 to 7 outs, things of that nature.
And you just said it, Lamont.
Right.
The word you just used, the out routes.
Right.
When you do the out routes, you spread the defense
That's
even
right.
farther.
That's right. That's good play calling by Coach Bolton. Come on, you got to
Under
get
pressure,
that out.
he's trying to escape, and he will not do it.
Yeah.
He'll lose 3 yards on the play.
Now, on that one, since we went back, I would have ran the ball there. But again, don't want to be critical, but I'm just saying I would have ran the ball there because you were 2nd and 2. And so, again, the coaches know the game plan, what they're doing. But again,
big play right here.
Yeah, it is.
So 3rd and about 6. Full receiver said he'll stop back to pass. He scrambles out, looking for his receiver. Has one across the 35. So 1st and 10, Kings Mountain.
That out route is open,
and he was wide open. There was nobody 10 yards from him.
Yeah.
Well, because they're back. Sorry, I got to move where my mic. They're respecting the deep shots.
Yeah, they are. And Bolton just got to play his magic. He has got to roll the dice now. And but I love the out routes. Now mix in some run here. Catch him off, kept him slipping. Maybe off the tackle or something that's outside.
And the ball off to JoJo left side. He makes 1 or 2 miss, and he'll get brought down after maybe a 2-yard gain.
They have a lot of penetration on that one.
Yeah, it looked like he was going like maybe to the two hole or what, and then he bounced it out, right, Craig?
It looked like it. Yeah, I think from up here it looked like it closed so fast.
Right, he had to bounce it out. Yeah,
I give a shout out. Their D line's playing well tonight.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. Something that we've not been able to do in a while, in actually several games, is sustain a very long drive.
Yeah. Get it out.
Straight across the middle.
Nice.
It is caught across the 40-yard line.
Ooh, that was a good adjustment by Gash. Whew.
And that's what
20-plus yard catch.
But that's been there.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about, how that crossing pattern is there, that slant.
Yeah, I just want TJ to bring it down just a little bit. Keep our guys on the ground so they can catch and run. they having to go up to get it and then come back down. But again, that's there. That's there.
Jeff, you're at 1 now.
Thank you.
That was code. Hand the ball off to JoJo left side. He's got some running room.
Good.
That's a good cut.
Closes a little bit,
That's
but
a
he's
great
still on
cut.
his feet with a
That was a
big
good play call.
12-yard.
It was.
They went outside because again they got 7 in the box. You're not going
I
to run
love him
anything up.
following 56.
And
Is
he's
JoJo
a little
down?
slow to get up.
Is that JoJo?
That is JoJo. He's down on turf.
Turned his back, so I think he got hit. I will say, like what was impressive there was Jamel got out in front of him with a great lead, and then
He's all right.
And then Joe made a great play right there. Rather than trying to get out in front of Jamel, he cut back inside and got another 3 to 4 yards.
So he'll have to come out at least one play.
Yeah.
And they'll assess him on the sidelines.
Preliminary is it's the same ankle he's dealt with.
Gash will come in his replacement.
First and 10 for the Mountaineers from the 30-yard line.
First and 10, Kings Mountain on the move. Hands the ball off to Gash left side. He's got some blocking room, and
That's
he
it.
misses
Nice.
1 or 2
Nice.
all the way down that 8-yard gain.
See, I love that. I wish they would use that more of Gash coming in, and being that back is that Gash down? Somebody else down?
No,
that's there.
Yeah.
And really that guy who can get outside quicker. JoJo is more that downhill running, but I love that.
While they tend to him, we'll take a break. We'll step away. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Win this game. Yeah.
Back here live, John Gamble Stadium. They've helped that. Did he come off on his own power? I didn't see.
I was not watching either, Drew. I'm sorry. I hope he did.
Yeah, look like he's walking. They helped him off.
Okay. So Mountaineers second and short. Second and short's when I like to go to the end zone.
Yeah. And where's Texas?
As long as you don't take a sack.
No, he's not.
Okay. He's not in here.
Hand the ball off. That's Gash once again. He'll fight to try to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They had great penetration right there.
He might have gotten back.
Yeah.
Depends on where they mark it.
I love the thinking of Coach Bolton there, but I'm telling you, they are loading and they're getting into those gaps in that backfield quick.
Well, Coach talked about it on Monday about how well their defensive line plays, and we're seeing it tonight.
Yeah.
They play very disciplined. They don't over-pursue.
Right. No.
They get into their gap, and they hold their gap, and it's just
and look at
a good
them.
thing to
Those
watch.
guys are huge.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
those guys are huge.
Also, I'll say what I said before. This is our first long, sustained drive of the entire game. So we have not seen their defense on the field this long at all.
JoJo.
So that's Hill back on the carry. First down.
Gonna call Aiden the runner.
Yep. You see that? I saw that too.
Flag on the play.
You can't pull him.
No.
Oh, he didn't need to either.
No, he
had
he
first
didn't.
down.
He's already hit first down.
But you know, I mean, is that a call they always call? Where's Terry Prince when you need him?
Terry will tell me in a second.
That's sideline one.
Or is that a?
No, it's the same. It's the same signal because the umpire threw the flag.
Right.
Against the Mountaineers. It'll be 3rd and 5 after the timeout.
Well, we got 2 downs to pick up a first down.
Well, we're down by 2. It depends on if we get close. I'm not sure. Field goal kicker, he's hit 1.
Back to throw, a little screen out pass, but they've got it all sewed up, nowhere to go.
Well, now you got to go for it.
And he'll lose yardage.
Dang.
They'll give him, looks like they'll give him the original momentum, and he'll only lose.
Which is generous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll all the way back to the 31-yard line.
And I believe TJ made the right call there because he went to his check down, but they just played it well. They played it well. I'm not sure if that was a screen. I thought they just basically he threw it to his check down, and
But
they played it well.
You've almost got to look that off.
Yeah.
And then come back to it. It just seemed like it was too quick to.
Just looking at it, yeah, I agree, Jeff.
Trips to the far side. Back to throw. He's looking to his left side all the way down the field.
Did we get it?
And he caught it. He did catch
Now
it.
he
It was
did,
in
but
bounds.
let's see.
He says he caught it.
All right.
Did he call it interference on us or them?
He's calling it on us because I see Gash's reaction.
Oh, so he's saying that he's saying Tex pushed to get position.
Yeah, it's on us.
Yep. Pass interference against Kings Mountain, so that'll bring the ball back and add a penalty to it.
So we might need to punt the ball here.
I think so. Because we're only down by 2 points.
Yeah, he'll punt it.
So we need to punt that. That's a good call by Coach Herron.
See, it's hard for us to see up here. I mean, I can't tell if he got position or not over there.
He had red gloves on. Looked like I saw red gloves. I didn't see red gloves like on the jersey. It's like his gloves was up to catch the ball. But again, the referee had a better angle.
So Johnson will come in and punt it away.
Yeah.
He's standing around his 41-yard line. They'll line up around their own 20 to return this.
Good
backtracking.
Nice.
Where did it go out of bounds at?
Right at the 10.
Right at the 10-yard line.
So right at the 10, so Ashbrook will take over, give them 90 yards to go down the field. You know, I would love to put points on the board there, but just the fact that we were able to keep their defense on the field for a long series, I'll take that as a win. So Smith back in. This is the first time we've seen him in the second half. And quick whistles.
That's on them.
False start on them, right?
Got to be.
Okay, good.
The left tackle moved.
Legal procedure against Ashbrook. That'll move them back to the 5-yard line.
Great job, special teams, by the way. Pinning them deep. I love it.
You just can't give up a big play.
So McLean stands right at his goal line. Gives it to Smith over on the left side. They're going to get hit, and they're going to drive back into the end zone. Depends on where they mark it.
He was out. He was about the half-yard line.
He was outside of it.
For momentum.
Yeah.
What a great play, though, stretching it out.
So we'll bring up second down.
That'll be the fourth quarter.
At the goal line.
So right before we go to break, Drew, I'll tell you, I asked Terry, neither are allowed in aiding the runner, and I did tell him that sometimes pushing is not called, but the call was the right call. It's just that
Greg, to your point, one of the coaches I overheard explain it just like that. A lot of times don't allow pushing, but the pulling they won't.
They won't. Yep.
Good shot of the band here. My favorite version of our fight song.
Why is
Concession stand has a sale. Burgers and hot dogs for $1. Burgers and hot dogs for $1.
Bless his heart. Jay is calling out the half and half winner and the sale of hot dogs in the concession stand while the band is playing a fight song. Nobody heard him. There we go. Gosh almighty.
Did you buy any tickets? I don't think you did.
No. Did not.
And I couldn't dare to eat another hot dog after Shake and Bake Kitchen and Catering. God, that was good.
You
That
cannot
macaroni and
let them-
cheese want to make you slap your mama.
Exactly.
So 2nd and 19 from the 1 as we start the 4th quarter. Under center for the first time tonight. McLean tries to push forward. And if he got back to the line of scrimmage, that's about the best he could possibly do. I think both sides were ready for that for that exact play.
Definitely.
And bring up a 3rd down.
No gain, 3rd and 19.
First time we've seen McLean go under center tonight.
If he's in the shotgun right there, he doesn't get out of the end zone.
So they run in some new players. So I'm wondering if we got some kind of specialty play designed right here. He'll go back to shotgun. 42 right now is in at halfback. That's Gregory looking for the pass. He's under pressure. They throw the long ball. Is it picked off?
Oh, man. He caught it.
He caught it.
Gosh almighty.
I think what we did, we hold up, there's a flag.
Flag's on the play.
Must be a holding.
If it happened in the end zone, it's a penalty. It's a safety.
Safety, right?
The DB had good coverage right
Yeah,
there.
he did.
He just timed his jump.
He did. He mistimed his jump. He sure did.
Illegal man downfield.
Wow.
Oh,
So Ashbrook doesn't like that call no more than we liked the one a few minutes ago.
Exactly.
It's the right call, though.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
what the line judge is watching.
So
Game
half
ball.
the distance. I don't know how you go half the distance at all.
Right.
So 3rd and 19.
I'll bet what happened on that was the lineman thought he was running because he was scrambling.
Right, right.
And they get lost in the play. And by the time he throws it, it's too late. They're already out of there.
3rd and 19. If wherever you are at, make some noise on this 3rd down here. Big stop is what Kings Mountain needs. Fakes the handoff. He's got plenty of time to throw. Now he's under pressure. He throws the ball away, throws it deep.
Good.
Reached out, incomplete.
Gosh, y'all.
Reached,
What? Gosh
and he missed it
almighty.
by 2 inches.
Man.
Yeah.
Same man, White, still had a shot at the ball.
Exactly.
I'm not saying wide open. It was fairly good coverage.
Yeah, great coverage.
But he threw it the only place his receiver could catch the ball,
Telling you,
and
man.
it was just maybe
Listen.
2 inches off.
A.J. McLean, sophomore, he's special.
Well,
he's going to be special.
Let me also tell you, too, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
And what about the presence? He didn't panic in the pocket
No, he
right
didn't.
there.
He didn't.
His line gave him a chance to throw it. 2 plays in a row, really.
Yeah.
Now they're punting from the back of their end zone.
That was an incomplete pass.
Yes.
How much pressure do you send on this punt right here?
I don't
want them to hit the punter. I mean, yeah, okay, good. Yeah,
He
that's
just
smart.
kind of slides, kicks it, and we kick
let's
it
take
up
it
at
to
the
the
30
house.
to the 25.
Just go down. Just
and
go
that's,
down.
That's
just go
where
down.
it'll go down.
Tyler made a great play right there. He could have he could have blocked that guy in the back, and he didn't.
26-yard line.
Give him
Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10. While I'm thinking about it, I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Mike Hayes tonight. He stepped in for Tommy. Tommy had to work tonight, and so Mike Hayes is producing our show. Maybe his wife is listening to us. She's,
Right.
Melissa, he's doing a great job. We're taking care of him. We fed him.
Most definitely.
We got him something to drink. Got him a cold, ice-cold diet sun drop. And Melissa, he's in good hands.
Hey, he better be glad. He better be glad he
He's
got
eating
that.
enough mac and cheese for 3 people.
Listen, he better be glad he got that Diet Sun Drops. I brought one here a couple weeks ago. Somebody drank it.
Oh, nice.
Right over the middle, across the 10-yard
There
line,
it is.
complete.
That's that crossing
That's
route.
That's it.
So that's a 1st and goal for Kings Mountain.
yeah. I'm just going to say, that kid's special. I mean, that was a catch.
1st and 10, 1st and goal
Where'd you find that one?
I had a 6-pack for you and the coach. It's at the very bottom of that cooler.
Thank you. Drew is the man.
Now, they may have discovered them by now. The Diet Sun Drops I've hidden.
Drew's the man. I'll make sure to get Coach one.
All right, 1st and goal. Over on the right side, looking for some running room. He gets a block or two. He'll get a couple of yards, but not as many as he wanted. He'll pick up 2 yards all the way down to the 5-yard line, bring up 2nd and 5. 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking, any interesting scores? What's the Statesville score? Is Statesville losing now? Is that what it is?
Statesville's not reported.
Oh.
Yeah. So Lamont's, I had to dig in Max Preps here in a minute. Let me see what happens on this drive, and I'll dig some more. Now's when we need to get a good push from our OL.
Without a flag.
Yes.
Without a flag.
Amen.
2nd and goal from the 5. Hand the ball off left side this time. JoJo right up the middle.
Touchdown, baby.
Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Flag on the play, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've seen the flag.
Is there a flag? No, no flag.
No flag?
No flag.
Okay. I'm used to seeing flags.
Yeah, I know.
That's what
Drew, I'm
threw
right.
me off right there.
You see,
where's the flag? I know it's out there somewhere.
When you said that, Craig and I stopped breathing.
I did. I even leaned down like that was going to help, like it helped me see better.
Yeah,
I was even down like this.
I think that's the line for the soccer.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Good.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So that'll add on one more point. 24-19. Mountaineers take the lead once again. Stay with us. We've got more Mountaineer football to come. Man, it's just getting excited. Don't go anywhere.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here live, John Gamble saying, good shot of the cheerleaders. Congratulations to the senior cheerleaders tonight. Thank you so much for your hard work in your high school years, and good luck after you leave high school, whether it be college, military, Walmart, or whatever happens after high school.
Whatever happens.
You know, congratulations.
Congratulations on your Walmart job, Drew.
Hey, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it.
I had a very nice lady help me at Walmart the other morning and help me find candy. So there you go.
Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody got to do it.
Hey, ditches do not dig themselves.
Amen.
Everybody's not made for college. I'm glad we're seeing more of the trade schools coming back. Kings Mountain gets ready to kick it off, kicks it a little shallow this time, picked up the 30, 35-yard line. He runs into some traffic. He'll get down to the 40. Not the best stop, but guaranteed not the worst we've seen tonight from the Mountaineers, and Ashbrook will take over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
Coldwell Banker Farm Bureau 133 West, just-in-time plumbing, CNC scrap iron in the middle. Updoor scoreboard update real quick. South Point 26-0 over Forest View. West Lincoln 13-6 over East Burke. Lincolnton is down 19-6 to Maiden. Mountain Island Charter is beating Carver 33-0. East Gaston is losing to Shelby 42-14. Crest still 21-0. East Lincoln won 50-7 over North Iredale. North Lincoln won 35-14 over West Iredale.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard carry.
Hickory beat Ford 49-0. Burns is over. No, wait. Burns, that's a JV score. Excuse me. Last we heard, Burns was beating Cherryville badly.
So no Statesville score. So,
no,
so there's still hope.
I'm going to put
there's
somebody
still
on
hope.
That. Someone
still
find
hope.
that Statesville score for me. Statesville St. Stephen's.
Ball up a little bit on the snap, and that might have caused the misconfusion.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you, Drew, what that does right there, he has to hand that one off.
Yeah.
And that was J.J. Gordon, the ball carrier right there. First time I've seen him carry the ball tonight.
Yeah, he is actually a North Gaston kid. His family came through North Gaston, or Dallas WC Friday.
Right.
If he does want to do an RPO or a read option, quarterback can't because he's having to come down too much with the ball. So the high snap hurts them, helps us.
So big 3rd down, 3rd and 9 stop right here. Mountaineers, the KM faithful are up making a lot of noise. Trips to this side, one long receiver. He drops back. He drops back to pass. In good coverage, in and out of our hands, and incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
Yeah.
Looking for Laundry on the field.
Man.
I don't see any right off the bat. You had talked about looks like they were not set.
Yeah. Jaden was in coverage right there. Jaden Williams, great coverage. But, yeah, Drew, we were just talking about Gordon. He was not set before the ball was snapped, and another guy was in motion at the same time.
Yeah, Craig, I almost thought they blew the play dead because it looked strange at the snap.
I agree. And maybe they thought some of them
I think some of their line almost stopped, too. That was weird.
And, Craig, what middle schools feed into Ashbrook? I know Greer.
Is
Holbrook.
Holbrook is their main school.
Okay.
And oddly enough, there are a few kids from
WC Friday.
Wow. But the Gordons transferred. Like, they went through the choice program.
Gotcha.
Because they were there. The 2 young men were there when I was principal. They're good young men, good family.
Gotcha.
So Kings Mountain returns it up to across the 40-yard line to the 41. They'll take over 1st and 10 from there.
We need to seal the deal. We need a long, sustained drive and seal the deal.
With points on the end of it.
Yes. We can't have a 3 and out. We got to have a long sustained. Now, the referees are discussing something. The chain is not moving. Am I missing something?
Face mask against Ashbrook. So personal foul face mask.
Wow.
I'll count 15 on them.
Wow.
And then move the ball into their territory.
Yeah.
So 42-yard line is where Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10. I didn't see it, but I'll take it.
Yep.
I didn't either. I was making notes.
All right, Coach Bolton, call your best play, sustain this drive. Let's get a score.
You'd almost think that
you guys got to execute.
You'd almost think that Craig Short's a coach. All these notes he's making over here. He's got play calls and signals.
Well, you know,
are you stealing signals? Is that what it is?
We got a show coming up on Monday night.
That's
right.
Hey, that's right. I got to give the fans what they want.
JoJo left side trying to get a blocker.
Nice.
He crosses the 35.
That's great patience.
Nice.
Great patience and great blocking by Samarian Dawkins.
Yes.
A sophomore out here. I mean, what a tremendous thing. And our receivers.
Okay, JoJo's
cramping.
Yep.
No, that ain't JoJo's out there. Who's
that? Is that? Oh, that's Eli.
That's Eli. Eli was out playing slot or playing wing.
Can we talk to Sergeant Parker? If we can win this game, can we wear these jerseys the rest of the season? That's all I'm going to say. Are these road jerseys? Can we wear these on the road?
No, you can wear them on the road.
Yeah, because they're light. Yeah.
It's an alternate light color.
Exactly. All we got to do is put some white pants on.
Hand the ball off to Hill right over on the left side. He'll try to get a couple positive yards. He might have gotten close to the 1st down. We'll see. The chains want to move. Okay, first down.
He's coming out.
I want to give a big shout out to, we talked about Mike earlier, give a big shout out to all of our wives that kind of let us do this. Yours is in the stands.
Yep, she was on
Mine's
the field
at home. Where's your wife at?
Mine's at home.
Yours is at home.
Yep. She's listening to us. Watching us, rather. And listening to us.
Every one of us outkicked our coverage.
Hey, man.
Every one of us. He got it.
Yep.
He got it.
I think everyone was getting nervous. I didn't see Coach out there.
Yeah, he was there right beside him. We got our personnel messed up because we had a couple guys come off cramping a little bit. That's okay. Because here's the thing. What he was able to do is he was still able to run the clock down before calling that timeout. That was a smart play.
So timeout, Kings Mountain. They'll burn their first timeout. Let's take a break. Let's be back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
First and 10 for Kings Mountain as we come back here. Call signals around the right side. JoJo makes a cut or two.
No, that's Gash.
A Gash. He's able
Hold
to
on
get
to that
away a
ball.
little bit.
Hold on to that ball.
He gets back to the line of scrimmage. He might actually lost a yard
He did.
and bring up second and 11.
On the stop, number 22, Henry Patterson.
Take your time,
So
run that clock.
McIntyre comes in. I see Eli Lipscomb in there. McIntyre comes in as the halfback right there. He goes right up the middle. Not much running room. Bring up third down.
Tyler McIntyre on the carry.
We have managed to run some of the time off the clock.
Little conservative.
Yeah. I'd rather have a 3rd and 5, a 3rd and 6. 3rd and 11, I would. Are you going across the middle again? I wouldn't go deep. I even go back to an out.
Yeah, either like 5 or 6 yards will help more than anything.
Yeah, go to an out.
JoJo back in as a blocker.
Okay,
he goes to the
good.
right side, just throws it away. Brings
He had
up
pressure
fourth
on
down.
him. He had pressure, but that was a good play call. Went to the out.
Now we are at the edge of field goal range. Maybe a
That's
little
50
outside.
That's a 50-yarder, so that's not in our range.
I'm pinning them deep.
Yeah, he's punting it.
Yeah, I'm pinning them deep. We had good success last time when they was deep.
That's a smart play. That's
yeah,
what I would
very
do.
smart. Yep. Pin them deep.
Don't.
We ate some
I-
time.
or,
We got some time.
or do you
No,
do
no,
you
it's
dare
too
to
long,
fake it
It's
right
too
here?
long. Too long.
No, 24-19. You don't want anything to go bad, and it's too close of a game right now.
Drew, to your point, I think if you're sitting right here and it's 4th and 6 or 4th and 5.
Yeah, try it.
They do get it away, and it takes a Kings Mountain roll all the way to
Yes.
the 1. Did we down it before it gets in the end zone? I think we did, all the way to the 1 yard line.
Wow. I'm glad he kept the ball out, and
Yeah, his body went in, but the ball stayed out.
yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah. Well, what it did, it hit the ground. It did a quick roll. I think it was.
I think it went a
Surprised
little
they
bit
were-
quicker than
It
he
did.
thought it was
It
going
did,
to.
Yeah. So you never know when it hits the ground. You never know where that ball is going to go, right, left, or it may even come backwards towards you, or like it just did, it speed away.
Had a girlfriend like that one time.
Really? Bless your heart.
So McLean in his end zone. He's got Savion Lindsay, the speedster, back beside him. But they are in shotgun formation now. They are at the 1 yard line. And depends on the blitz package that's dialed up here for the defense. Hands it to Lindsay. He'll get met right at the line of scrimmage, so he'll make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Sagan Lindsay on the carry. Stop by number
Bring up 2nd
Armstrong.
and 10.
No gain.
Band kind of has it right now. It is a thriller here in Kings Mountain. Did you like that segue? Did y'all like? You
Yes,
enjoy
sir.
that?
Yes, sir. That was good. That was good. I loved it.
So they go empty backfield. Well, they bring a man in motion.
Gordon's back there with him now.
So Gordon is back with him there. Quick
Flag 'em.
flags.
That play looked doomed from the start. They never really got set.
I think that's going to be against Ashbrook, illegal procedure. So it'll back them up maybe 3 inches.
Pretty much the goal line. Second down.
3:42.
So Gordon and McLean in the backfield, shotgun. He'll go in motion. Quarterback keeper, but he'll make
Fumble.
a ball out on the ground.
Touchdown.
Kings Mountain picks it up. Touchdown, Kings Mountain.
Yes, sir.
That was a great strip. I think it was by Eli.
Yep.
There on your fumble recovery. First and goal from the 2-yard line.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
a good candidate for defensive player of the game,
Amen.
for Butler Outdoor Design player of the game.
Yes, I agree. I'm pretty sure that's who stripped it and Thomas Fair recovered.
Told you it's going to come down to 4 to 5 plays, brothers.
You're right, Lamont.
Again, we don't never say it's over until it's over, but if we take it in for 7 points here.
Looks like they're going for a 2-point conversion here.
No, we hadn't scored yet.
We ain't scored.
Oh, they
Yeah,
They
he
called
was
him
down.
down. They called him down.
They called him down.
Yeah, he just stood
Gotcha.
up and ran in.
So right up the middle, they'll push the pile. He don't get in.
He gets down to the 1.
Just hold on to that ball.
Jeff, what's Coach asking? Coach Heron.
I
hear?
have no idea. I'm sorry. I'm on the goal line.
Come back this way and see if you can find out.
Okay.
Ashbrook will take their timeout, and we will too. Stay with us right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here live, John Gamble, Mountaineers trying to put 6 on the board.
Jeff was telling us fans that the ball, we looked like we got it to the 1, but they moved it back to the 2. So we're not real sure why, and I think that might be what Coach was asking about. The linesman on our side had it up to the 1, but it was reset. So let's see what happens.
Josiah Hill back in at halfback. Armstrong calls the signals. Hands it to Hill over on the left side.
Oh,
he
God.
gets stopped right at the mesh point.
Great play
Nowhere
by their
to go.
defense.
23, Scott, the junior, 6'2", 250 pounds, gets in there and stops that play dead.
Even if we don't get a touchdown,
Timeout, Kings
field goal
Mountain.
still puts us up 8 points.
It does, and I don't know why we called a timeout right there.
Yeah. Let this
That's
clock
what
on.
I'm saying.
Timeout, Ashbrook.
Oh, it's Ashbrook? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
well, Stan signaled us first. I was thinking about that. I was going to say there's no way we called a timeout.
3:08 on the clock.
Because I'm going to tell you something. One thing they've done, now they've just thrown up some that have just been kind of miracle catches, but they have stretched us a couple of times on some plays, some pass plays. So they may be thinking that if they can get it back,
Right.
they've got some big play capability.
Yeah.
They can stretch the field on us. I hope we don't have that opportunity.
No. If we just need to solve it here and take it in for 6, and then make the point
Well,
out there.
if you don't get it in here, do you go for that field goal?
Yes.
Most definitely, because
Yes.
you're up by
We'll
8.
put you in an 8-point
Put you up
lead.
by 8.
Which means they have to score a touchdown. Either way. But either way now, even now they still got to score a touchdown. But that not only that, they had to go for a 2-point
Yes.
conversion.
Yes. You have the advantage in that case.
Exactly.
So I agree with that. So, but even then, a field goal's no gimme.
Right.
So ball resting right at the 5-yard line.
We've lost yards on 2 plays.
3rd and goal.
Stan's a good official, the white hat tonight, but I'm telling you, he has been an official
Yeah.
as long as I've been in this business, and I've been in it close to 30 years.
He knows his stuff.
He does. He at one time did all the booking for the middle schools, or some of the booking. All right, here we go.
You get somebody behind those.
Stay tuned after this game
behind
for
those linebackers. 'cause
referee
they coming.
trivia. Quick whistles.
Timeout for.
Timeout, Kings Mountain that
They
time.
must didn't like what they
Yeah,
saw.
something wasn't right.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So let's take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Drew, we come.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Way. At Blacksburg?
Really?
Back here live,
getting
John
over-
Gamble, Mountaineers trying to push it in. They're at the 5-yard line.
So we'll go, Drew, real quick. Coldwell Banker Farm Bureau, 133 West, Just in Time Plumbing, CNC, Scrap Iron and Metal. Our last update for tonight. These are fourth quarter scores or finals. Shelby 42, East Gaston 14. South Point 47-0 over Forest View. Maiden 19, Lincoln 13. Carver is losing to Mountain Island Charter 33-0. Crest 21-zip over Huss. Cherryville goes down to Burns 75-0. Thomas Jefferson wins over Highland 16-15. West Lincoln wins 13-6 over East Burke. East Lincoln 50-7 over North Iredale, and North Lincoln 35-14 over West Iredale.
Back to throw.
There it
He
is.
looks for the pass in the corner. It's just
Oh,
overthrown,
God.
maybe 3 inches. Incomplete. Brings up a 4th down. And we do see the field goal team running on the field, I
It was
believe.
there. Yeah, TJ's just been his ball has been high all night. He just got to bring his ball down.
Well,
He's not throwing bad ball. It's just too high, and that's what makes it look. It's inaccurate. I mean, he was wide open, but just high.
And what happens there, too, what I don't like about that is incomplete pass stops
It
the
stops the
clock.
clock. Yep. So we got to have this field goal.
Ball is up.
Yes.
And looks good from here, and it
Good
is
job.
good. So that makes it an 8-point game.
Their defense did a tremendous job right there, man.
Let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty,
Good.
You gave me a cramp. Now I got a cramp in my leg. I got to stand up now and walk around. March in
You're
place.
cramping too?
Yeah, I am
Good,
cramping.
yes. Stretch
I've
them
had
out,
that-
Craig. Stretch them out.
That issue tonight.
I'm going to get a
good
warm
looking,
salve up here.
This is my
Exactly.
first look of the student section tonight, all in camouflage. Thank you so much for joining us. KMHS Sports presentation of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. Hello, David, Marie.
Hey, I do want to give a shout-out to Melissa Armstrong, Shannon tonight.
She made the little button. You get the button
I
on.
took it off for a moment, so I'll put my sweatshirt on. They made buttons for the mothers and the dads of all the seniors tonight.
Listen, man,
And they are beautiful.
that is the ultimate football mom and dad right there.
I'm telling you, they do so much, and I'm so appreciative of what they did
Most definitely.
for my family and I and for my son, and shout out to them. I
How
appreciate
come
that.
I didn't get a microphone?
You need one. I'm going to tell her to make you one.
I
You
need
and
a
Lamont.
microphone. Going to be returnable crossing the 20.
Uh-oh.
He's got a little hole, 25-yard line.
Uh-oh.
He's still on his feet, 40. Still on his feet,
That's what I was
40,
saying,
30,
boys.
20. They're
Okay.
going to pull him out of bounds before he scores, but a huge,
You remember he did that
Huge run
was the
back.
first half?
Yeah.
and we've got one man down.
Cramping. That's Eli.
Looking, hoping for some laundry on the field, but I don't see any.
None.
It's because I stood up, guys.
Yep,
I'm
I
sorry.
believe it. You jinxed it. Gosh almighty. That's 2 they've gotten us with.
So the ball goes all the way down looks like the 7-yard line. First and goal from the 7. 2:46 on the clock. 8-point lead.
Oh, goodness. Not what I wanted to start with.
And that's
Exactly.
JoJo with the cramp.
Is it JoJo? Okay.
No, Eli
that's
Lipscomb, I'm sorry.
That's Eli. yeah.
Eli. All the way down to the 7. McLean gets ready to call his offense. Savion Lindsay in at halfback. So look for something fast. Man in motion, that's Smith. And the pitch is Lindsay, and he'll take it all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Glad he turned it up and then go outside.
The difference, too, guys, they're going to have 2 drives and possibly a second score where we've not made them go the length of the field.
Right.
And that's hurt us. I mean, where we've had to drive and we've had to sustain drives, it hurts us a little.
It does.
I know Coach will be working on the kickoff return this week.
Clock continues to run.
Yeah,
4 receivers set to this side, to the far side. Smith in at halfback. He'll cut inside and bring it all the way down close to the goal line. I don't think he got in, and I don't know. He did not get in. They'll mark it down around the 1-yard line. And the clock continues to run.
Yeah, they're in no hurry because they don't want to leave us any time, and I don't blame them.
And I'll remind you, both teams only have 1 timeout left.
Yeah, exactly.
So big play right here, but the clock still running. Up under center is McLean, and he'll try to go right over the middle. He didn't get anywhere. He did not. If he got back to the line of scrimmage, he was doing good. So fourth down.
Fourth down.
Right.
They'll time out.
Ashbrook will take their final timeout. Kings Mountain will have 1. Let's stay right here where the action is.
I agree.
Guys, 4th and 1, you would think that,
this is game.
Pound it. Would you right up the middle here?
I'm giving it if I'm
Quarterback
Ashbrook,
under center.
If I'm Ashbrook, I'm giving it number 10.
Yeah, I'm getting under.
I'm giving it number 10.
I'm
man.
gonna be honest,
Under
Lamont. I
center.
agree with you. I don't know that I'd get under center. I
Right.
think he's run so well.
He
tonight.
has. Maybe a wildcat. Whatever you're gonna do.
Well,
I mean, we ain't
But
seen that.
he has been stopped in the backfield.
He has, and I'll tell you a couple things though that's worked well for them is when McLean has made a good read on the read option and pulled it. So maybe that's what they've got called right here. I'm sure their coaches have challenged them over there heavily. They'll tell you, hey guys, it's 3 feet. You got it. Let's go.
Once again tomorrow is it 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock? The volleyball game. The 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Yep.
Oak Grove.
Need you there.
Need a full gym.
Wildcat.
We called it.
So they'll go right up the middle.
He's in.
No, they stopped him.
Did they see? Did they give the signal?
They
No
stopped him.
signal. Stopped on
him.
4th down.
I thought he was in.
Big time.
I saw 23 or the
Big
lineman
time.
shoot.
Now we need to be careful here of a
Get off the field.
celebration.
Get off the field. Get off the field.
We still get the ball.
Correct.
Yeah, get off the field.
Because here's the other thing we got to do. What we don't want to do is have a safety here.
That's right.
And have to punt the ball
That's
back
right.
to him. This is where Lamont,
That's
you were
right.
talking about. We don't have an under center
We don't.
thing.
That's what I'm saying.
We've got to get out of our end zone right here.
And again, it comes down to 4 to 5 plays.
And I know they practice this. Don't get
Right.
me wrong. They
Right.
do. So this is not like we're not going to know what to do here.
Big time defense, baby. Defense wins championships. Defense wins championship. I love it. I love it.
Well, Kings Mountain is going to get under center.
Oh, wow. Good.
Look at that.
And just
That-
move the pile.
That's what I'm talking about. Good play call, Bolton.
So 2nd down, and the clock will still run, and nobody can stop it right now. We'll have to run one more play.
He'd take a knee. He don't have to run a play.
No, they don't have any timeouts.
I'd just take a knee. Don't even run a play.
Right.
And don't back up, whatever you do. Don't go in the end zone. Go straight down. Don't snap it yet.
No.
And he'll take a knee, and that will end it. They can't stop the clock, and we won't stop it. Mountaineers walk away with a win here by 8 points.
Woo.
That could have gone either way
Yep.
at any time of the ball game.
That's big.
Even up to the last
Hey,
minute, it could have gone
fellas,
the other way.
fellas, we're playing for second place next week.
And I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
Because now we can't finish worse than third.
Yes, sir.
And at least at third, we still got a shot at hosting a game.
Yes, sir.
So, guys, let's take a quick break. We'll come back for the final alma mater and fight song. We'll wrap this game up. Stay with us. Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Filmed a little bit, but I got that last play.
Back here at John Gamble Stadium, Mountaineers able to take a victory here, just right out of the teeth of Ashbrook. Wouldn't give Ashbrook a chance to come back and ball game. Just little John, you know, I know emotions are high, but give me your final thoughts here.
Well, listen, it came down to 4 to 5 plays. We needed a game like this, and it came down to our defense making a big stop. And this is a big game because, again, everybody's a little nervous. You know, Ashbrook coming off a big win, and these guys rose to the occasion. That's what champions do. And so now we got another big one. Next week we got to go to Crest. We face longtime coach Lord. There's going to be a lot of emotions there. But, again, you know, that's going to be a big one next week for second place.
And let me say this before I go. I took the headset off. I'm going down to see my boy. There is a slight possibility that could be a first-round game again against Ashbrook right here based on playoff seeding.
Really?
If they finish, whoever the fourth-place team is, there's a strong possibility
that we can play them
our
again.
number 2.
Woo!
So you might have to see them again.
Which we do not want to.
We do not.
Guys, let's. I'm going to break just for a second just so we can hear the band. Jeff, any final thoughts from you? Guess not. He's probably
such as.
Well, I mean, you know, you were down there the whole time.
Such as, let's go, baby. Woo!
Well, guys, we walk away with a victory tonight. We are on the road next week to face the Chargers. A very big game there in Shelby, Bowling Springs, Shelby area. Big game next week.
Yep. That's for second place, and it's big. I mean, we can either be second or third place next week. So I know we want to get second. We can get a seed as probably as low as 11, being second seed. But
which we were last season.
Exactly. And the season before. I mean, well, 3 seasons before. But again, you know, it's going to be a big game. You know, a lot of emotions facing the long-time coach. How long? He's 20-something years. Coach Lord was here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of emotions. You know, the good thing is we're going to Crest. I think if he was coming here, it'd be a lot of emotions. But again, it's going to be something I know for him. He may not be able to sleep all next week. It's going to be big for him, too, facing a team that I know he loved, a community that he loved, and he's moved on, again, going back home to Crest. But it's going to be a big, big game. Of course, I know they're coming off a win against Hunter Huss, so it's going to be a big game next week.
So, guys, we'll wrap it up here. We have plans to, if everything lines up right, we have plans to video next week at Ashbrook, at Crest. That's the plan so far. Make sure you tune in to the Coaches Show Monday night, 6:30. It will be live on this channel on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you have not subscribed, please just hit that subscribe button. You'll get notifications. It'll help us out. Please do that. All right. Thank you to the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. Thank you to David and Marie Brinkley. Thank you to the athletic director, Matt Bridges, the whole Kings Mountain coaching staff, Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. I want to thank you to all of our camera operators, Dale, Wesley, Mike Gann, Tommy. He's not here tonight, but thank you, Tommy. Javon, Craig Short, Lamont Littlejohn, myself. We want to thank all of our spouses for letting us have the time to do this.
Most definitely.
And if I missed anybody, I apologize. Thank you, Mike, for stepping in tonight. He did a great job on the camera work. We will have to double his pay for this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he gets 2 sun drops instead of 1. So, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you Monday night at the Coach's Show. Hey, tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Make sure you're at our gym for the 3rd round of the volleyball playoffs. They've got Oak Grove coming in with a chip on our shoulders.
Yes,
they can take down the Mountaineers. They'll show them that they cannot do that.
That's right.
Defending state champions, the Kings Mountain Mountaineers. So go support those guys. Thank you so much. You have a great weekend. We'll see you in church Sunday. And good night.
Good night.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design. This has been a presentation of KMHS Sports and the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club.